Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to exciting 3C 2A football action. This is NorCal Sports TV. I'm Carlos Franco. We'll bring you this live event here from Foothill College as the Foothill Owls take on the visiting Butte Roadrunners. This is the kickoff weekend for 3C 2A football. We had quite a few games broadcasted here on NorCal Sports TV today. We had San Jose versus College of the Redwoods. Chabot took on an opponent as well, Cabrillo College. In addition to that, we had Santa Rosa taking on DVC. And now here, the nightcap, 6 o'clock, we have Foothill here at home versus the Roadrunners of Butte. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do so. We not only bring you exciting 3C2A football, we also bring you 3C2A basketball, volleyball, and other sports. We're here waiting for the coin toss. Now, I had the opportunity to speak to both coaches, Coach Snelling from Butte and Coach Ravio from Foothill. I'm going to be joined by Jeremy Hurtado. He's going to be doing the color. I'm going to be doing the play-by-play. I spoke to Coach Ravio. He was very high on his team. They're ranked number 17 in the country, in the state, I should say, right now. They won a bowl game last year. He talked about number 11, Gibbons, defensive lineman, who, true to his name, he would number 11, Gibbons, the defensive lineman, had 25 tackles, 6 sacks, 2 TFLs, and he also forced 2 fumbles, recovered a fumble as well. He's a key returner. Number 99, Davis, also had 4 sacks for Foothill. Number 2, Mendez, had 3 interceptions. So Coach is really high on this team. Returning here, now we're joined by Jeremy Hurtado here. He's going to be doing the color. Just came from Hayward, California.
Yeah, flew in, kind of like Deion Sanders.
Yeah.
You know, jumping off the plane, jumping out here, and then getting involved in another football game.
Yeah. I was just talking about how I had an opportunity to speak to Coach Ravio, and he was really high on his team. Talked about some of his returners. He was really just a total gentleman when I got a chance to talk to him. So I really appreciate it. He sent me a roster, and a little hard for me to read with the font, but we're going to do the best we can right now.
Absolutely.
He gave me a lineup of 77, Pantoja up front at tackle, Lunt number 54, 55, Waldorf, 76, Ota, and 59, Motuliki, excuse me. His quarterback is number 3, Johnson, who comes from Washington High School. His running back is number 2, Boxer, and he has 4 wideouts listed here. Number 5, Jackson, number 8, St. Fort, 24, Golden, and number 4, Ruff. Now defensively for Foothill, he has number 5, Baker at defensive line, number 12, Waifali, 99, Davis, 11, Gibbons is the defensive line. Linebackers are Aguilar, McKeever, Buck. The secondary is McGee, Wright, Mendez, and Donaville. Bilberry also will see some action as the captains are coming out. Now, we had a chance, as I mentioned, we were talking to Coach Ravio. There are roughly, and you're more versed on this than I am, having coached more at the junior college level. There's about 125 teams in the country that play junior college football, with about 65 being in our state of California. Now, this is the number 17 team in the state. Is Foothill are taking on the number 12 team, which is Butte. Now, the state is divided in the American and the National Conference. Foothill was in the American Conference, and they did so well, they got bumped up to the National Conference a couple years ago. And the first year they come in, and it's usually hard for a team to compete right away. It's kind of going like from driving in a school zone to driving on the freeway. You know, they come in and right away, bam, they win a bowl game. They're super competitive. So they had a year of recruiting. He talked about, Coach Ravio talked about how there was a plan. It just didn't just happen. They had this gray shirt program. They were bringing guys in. And what can you tell us about the process?
Yeah, absolutely. Because I was actually at Merced right before they moved up. So I got to see them and we got to play them. I think one of their second to last years down in that American Conference. And you're right, they did. They built a program. They built it up and up and up, 8-3, 11-0, winning the American Division Championship, moving up in 2024, going 7-4, like you said, going to the Gridiron Bowl. And so they really did. They built a program, like you said, gray shirts. And what a gray shirt is basically you're going to come to school, you're going to take 10 units, you're going to come to practice and get beat up every day, and you're never going to play a football game whole season long. But the advantage of that versus a red shirt is the red shirt counts against you as a year of eligibility because you've taken 12 units.
Gotcha.
If you take 10, it can be a gray shirt. You can still be involved in the program. You can't travel to away games, and you can't be involved on game day on the sideline. But you can still, like I said, basically you're a practice player.
Gotcha.
And so they did that, and they used that rule, and they use it very effectively, and we'll get back to that in a few moments.
Well, we're back here, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get started here for the first half of this game. So going back to the matriculation process, right, when they leave the community college, one of the numbers that popped out, probably the biggest number, was when I spoke to Coach Snelling at Butte. He told me that they had 31 former players from last year move on to another school. That's impressive, man.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Butte does a great job of getting guys in and out. And, I mean, the same thing with Foothill. They had 23 players from last year's team commit, and they're on to the next level as well, all the way from D1 down to D3. So, I mean, if you're coming to JC to play football, that's what you're looking for. You're looking for a chance to, A, get enough film so you can get to the next level. And I know that sounds kind of, well, duh, right? But it's one of those things where JC is different than, say, playing high school football or even Division I. JC, you're here for hopefully 1 year. Okay, you're either here for a couple of reasons. Either you didn't get seen, you didn't get recruited, or maybe you have an issue with something off the field or grades. I mean, those are kind of the reasons, right? So you have to know your situation and know you're either here for a year to try and get film and get out, you're here for 2 because your grades have to be good enough to get you an AA degree to get out, or you're here for, maybe even a semester and you're a qualifier, you just didn't get seen, here's the film, and now I'm out, and I'm gone after the fall semester. So it's one of those things where it's really a different animal, different thing. Players are here for different reasons. Obviously, you want to win football games as a team, but you're also here to play for yourself and trying to get yourself into the better situations.
Well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're about to have the kickoff. Number 42 kicking off for Butte. We have number 5, Jackson, along with number 8, St. Fort, back deep for the Owls. That's number 6, excuse me. I said number 8. And that sails over the head. It goes into the end zone. So here come the Owls. First possession, first series of the 2026 season.
Yeah, Lucas Benson got all of that on the kickoff for Butte. And here it is, right? It's the Owls' offensive attack is kind of been the question mark over the years. I mean, they've been successful, but their defense has kind of held the held the ship together, and the offense has done enough. They've been able to run the football with multiple running backs and have power run game. Now let's see how it translates into this year, if they continue that or if they go more to a spread look with a sleeker-looking quarterback and back in the backfield.
Well, Johnson comes out. He has two receivers at the bottom of the screen, puts a man in motion, takes a snap, and he hands it off to his running back, Boxer. Slams into the right side of the offensive line, taken down by number 13 of the Roadrunners. That's going to be
Javen Hudson coming up and making the play from his linebacker position.
So they pick up about 2 yards, 2nd and 8. That's going to be quite a matchup there. That offensive line and the defensive line usually is, but it's early in the season, so these guys are trying to gel together. So we'll take a look here as number 3 rolls out to his right, stops, cuts back, goes to his left, picks up a block from number 80. He's still on his feet as number 3, Johnson. And number 80, the tight end, that's Vi. He got back and got involved back in the play here.
Yeah, absolutely. You see him, he was blocking, then he comes back and picks up the chip block, able to get the corner for the quarterback Johnson. Ran out of bounds on the play by number 5, Xavier Butler out of Yuba City, but not before. A big first down escape for Johnson and the new set of downs for the Owls.
Now, Vi he's a bounce back from Kansas State as Johnson comes out, so it's 1st and 10 for the Owls. Johnson taking a look at the defense. He's going to play action. He has number 10 on the flats. He's going to go to the next level. Speaking of Kansas State, number 80, Vi. He catches that pass. He's still running hard as Vi. He's taken down by number 16 of the Roadrunners. That is Gray. He's out of Oregon. Nice play action pass here.
Absolutely. It's just a little bootleg waggle look. Tight end clearing across behind the linebackers and making a big play. Does Via. And like you said, you talked about a bounce back. Let's explain what that is to our listeners. Basically, that means he went to Kansas State and then something happened, regardless of what it is. Could have been just not gelling with the coaches. Decides, hey, I'm going to go back to JC, get another shot to get some more film and try and get another look at the next level.
Yeah, so here we go. Johnson running the offense pretty smoothly. He has 3 receivers at the bottom of your screen. He's going to roll out. That's a design run for Johnson. He had Boxer out front leading the way for him. Smashes into the right side of his offensive line. You'll see on the replay here. It's a design run. It's not a scramble.
No, absolutely. It's quarterback power. Both guards pull, running backs leading the way, and then he's just hit out there. Nice play there by Daniel Diggs out of Georgia, coming up making the play for Butte, holding it to a short gain of 1.
You talked about those guards. It's going to be number 76, Ota, and number 54, Blunt. The tackles are Pantoja and Motuliki. 2nd and 8 for the Owls. Ball spotted on the 25-yard line. Johnson surveying the field. He puts it in the belly of his running back, Boxer. Boxer's boxed up real quick. He picks up about maybe 3 yards, 2 yards.
Another great play on the defensive line, that time by number 57 for the Roadrunners. That's Logan Aerosmith. He got pushed back, knocked down, but he didn't stay out of the play. He was able to actually make the tackle from his knees on the ground. Way to stay with it on the defensive line, come up and make a play for a short gain. Picked up about 3, brings up 3rd and 6, call it, for the Owls here deep in Roadrunner territory.
Now, Johnson has rolled out a couple times, see if maybe he does a play action or they use his athleticism in a rollout pass. Maybe somebody in the flats will take a look. He's got 2 receivers at the top of your screen. He shifts over his running back to the left, and there is a penalty.
Delay a game. Oh, we're going to get a timeout before the delay a game.
Oh, that was now it's the first game of the year. Obviously, you're going to have some mix-ups and like delay of games, offsides, and those types of things, false starts. It's the first game, so we'll go to commercials here. We're watching
Hill College Football on NorCal Sports TV is brought to you by Foothill College Football. Go to foothillowls.com to learn more about our program. Vertical Raise, the Owl's choice for online team fundraising. American Asphalt, taking care of business in Northern California for over 35 years.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. NorCal Sports TV, 3rd and 6 for the home Foothill Owls. They're driving here in their opening drive of the 2026 season. We have Johnson at quarterback, 2 receivers top of the screen. He puts number 10 in motion. And it's going to be a pass to Boxer out of the flats. Woo! He's hit hard by the defensive back of Butte.
Yeah, great job of coming up and run support, or pass technically support, but you can call it a run by Odelman from Oregon. Ugo Odelman coming up from his defensive back position, getting the first hit. Then Xavier Butler coming in and cleaning it up for the Roadrunners. And now it's a field goal attempt opportunity from 41 yards away.
That's Manuel Navarro. He was banging him in from that distance in warm-ups. He's from Woodland. And here we go. Big number 96. Oh, had plenty of distance on it. It was just wide to the left. So the opening drive for the Owls, they take quite a bit of time actually off the clock there, but they come up empty.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's one of those things where Butte's going to be, okay, we gave up, 35, 40, 50 yards, but we didn't give up points, so it's going to be a positive. And then now the Foothill defense, so like I said, that's been the calling card of the Foothill program the last few years. Their defense has been stout, to say the least. One of the top defenses ranked each year in the nation.
Well, they're going to have a tough time today with the returner at quarterback. The first returner, Coach Snelling told me that he's had in 18 years, first returner at quarterback, and his name is Johnson. There he is, number 2. He comes from the Butte from Louisiana, and he gets busy right away completing a pass out to the left of number 23.
Yep, little swing pass out into the flat to Isaac Mills, and Mills lost the football as he went down, but they called him down, as you see here on the replay. Good job of getting outside, and then when he hits the ground, the ball bounces out. It is recovered by Butte, but they called him down in contact. Pickup of 9 brings up 2nd and short.
Now, I mentioned Cooper being a returner. He completed 150 passes last year, 1,800 yards, 17 of them were for touchdowns, and he's dangerous with his legs, scored 5 touchdowns and rushed for 250 yards as well.
Yeah, true dual threat athlete.
And there he goes. He hands it off to his running back, who's hit in the backfield. Keeps going. I think maybe he did get the first down. He got that stick. He sure did.
Absolutely.
Second effort.
Great run there by Ty Webster out of Washington. Pick up the first down.
And they're quickly on the ball. Cooper has him on the ball quickly. He's getting the signal from the sideline. He's got 2 receivers at the bottom of your screen. He also has the H-back in and a tight end at the top of your screen. They're going to keep it on the ground. Running to the right is number 8.
Yeah, Webster again getting the carry, and that's what Butte will do. They're not necessarily an up-tempo team, but they will get on the line of scrimmage and kind of just make you declare what you're going to do defensively. And then they'll come out and run the power football just like that. They like to have those H-backs in, send them in motion, wham block against you, and to try and get you to misdirection. As soon as you start, okay, we're going to follow the fullback, they'll fake it and come out the backside. The quarterback will hit somebody coming across the field.
One of the guys you're talking about is in right now is number 11, Travis. And there he goes, resetting to the left. And there's Cooper hitting that guy that we're talking about, Travis, number 11. He's out of Calusa.
Defensively, Robert Mendez coming up, making the defensive stop for no gain. Great job on the play there by the Owls. Linebacker DP coming up and just holding it to a no game for Isaac Travis. Like you said, the Calusa Red Hawk coming out and making the first catch of the season for him.
Now, number 76 up front, Van Landingham, is the only returner on that offensive line. So that means 4 guys are getting their first action. This is their first drive right now. So we'll look at Cooper putting a man in motion. Cooper's going to keep it a little screen to the top of your screen. Number 23 catches that ball. He's still on his feet. He's taken down. Great pursuit by oh my goodness, I can tell who that is, number 6.
I think it's number 5.
Number 5.
Joshua Baker.
Joshua Baker out of my hometown of Stockton, California. He went to Edison High School.
There you go.
Nice pursuit from a defensive lineman making that play.
Absolutely. I love the play call, too. You had the screen set up to the right, but it was really a backside double screen out to Millis, and there was room on the left side of the offense. Easy completion and first down for Butte.
So Cooper puts Travis in motion. He's going to throw that way as well. Little screen, the bottom of your screen. Number 7 on the reception, taken down by number 1. And that's Mendez of Foothill.
Jordan Lee, the receiver out of Sutter, California. Little Husky getting the first down completion for Butte. Again, quickly on the line of scrimmage are the Roadrunners.
Now, Cooper puts 7 in motion, hands it off to number 8, tripped up initially in the backfield, keeps his feet, and he's still running. And he gets knocked out of bounds. I believe that was number 3. And he lost his helmet. He's going to have to stay out as number 3.
It's Donneville coming up from his defensive
Yeah,
back
Donneville,
position.
Correct. Out of Brentwood. So he has to come out because he lost his helmet. So it's going to be 2nd and about 3 as the Roadrunners here putting a drive together.
This is typical Roadrunner football. It's going to run power, and then all of a sudden play action and try and hit you either with the tight end or H-back over the top.
Well, here we go. Cooper surveying the field, has 2 running backs, no tight end. Oh, yeah, he does. I'm sorry. There's number 11.
He was lined up as a tight end. Now he's back up as an H.
You got showing 2 safeties, and there's the handoff, and read instantly. Whoa, a host of Owls there. Number 11 was the first guy there. That's Given out of Pioneer High School, San Jose, California.
Yeah, absolutely. Givens coming through, just meeting the back in the backfield, getting across the face of the guard that's supposed to be blocking him on that sprint draw. And that was a big loss. And again, Owl defense showing toughness here inside the 30-yard line, pushing them back out. And now I think you're on the fringe of field goal range if you don't pick up any yards here, maybe 2-down territory for Butte.
3rd and 7, and Givens is a returner. And so 3rd and 7 here. Cooper scanning the field, puts a man in motion. Hands it off. Bouncing off, number 0 is number 35. Number 0 had him initially. That's going to be McKeever. And he kept running. The running back kept running and spun and picked up some extra yards. Gets close to the first down. It's going to be 4th and about 1.
Yeah, you see Cooper Clark here, the running back for Butte, spins off the defender like you said. Keeps the legs moving now. Decision time for Butte. Looks like they're kind of bringing their jumbo package here. You got to have all kinds of tight ends and H-backs in the formation. Wouldn't be shocked to see some kind of quarterback keeper behind all those big guys, or you just turn and give it to Ty Webster. We'll see what they do.
Watch a hard count, and also you got single coverage up at the top of your screen. And Cooper's going to keep it himself, and he's going to get behind all that beef.
Yeah.
Cooper picks up the first down.
Like I said, you bring in the big boys, the big offensive linemen, that extra running back, and it's just a push.
And they're going to keep them in.
Yep.
So it's the same formation. Remember that single coverage at the top of your screen with number 9. They hand it off to number 8. And what a play by number 0. And that's McKeever. That's the second time we call his number. He had a little trouble earlier when the guy bounced off him. But he's not afraid of any contact, as you can see. He makes that tackle.
No, absolutely. Great job from his middle linebacker position, shooting through the gap and just making the play in the backfield. Loss of 3 on the play brings up 2nd and about 13. And now Butte going to huddle up and reset things with 4:19 left to go here in the first quarter.
All right, so here comes Cooper with 2 receivers down at the bottom of your screen. 1 up top, and he's got number 11 in an H-back. Puts him in motion. And Cooper's looking to throw to his left. Comes back with the screen to his right. Read instantly, once again by number 0, the guy we've been talking about, McKeever. He's out of Bellamere in San Jose. Nice read by him.
No, absolutely. You watch the replay here. He's sitting, and then he just engages. He sees, he splits the offensive linemen who don't do a great job of getting out there. That was set up beautifully. If those offensive linemen can pick up McKeever, I think he hits his head on the goalpost because there's nobody left in the middle of the field. Instead, McKeever splits the offensive lineman, makes the play in the backfield. Not a play that Butte's going to want to see on film. Great job, though, if you're a defensive coach for Foothill. You're going to be showing that, saying, hey, this is how you beat that screen. Fly between the 2 offensive linemen coming out and just shoot up and make the play in the backfield for a loss of 1.5 yards.
So here we go, 3rd and 13. Cooper puts 11 in motion. He's going to sprint to his left, and he's left-handed, and he throws and he completes that pass short of the first down.
It's going to be close. It was right at the sticks. He got hit backwards, the number 17, Javian Tanabe out of Utah.
We'll see what happens there. It is going to be short. Nice play by number 3 up top of your screen, the defensive back. That's Mendez out of James Logan and Hayward. So it's 4th and about 2. There's no delay in the decision here. Of course, the Roadrunners are going.
They're going for it. Last time they went with like that pseudo tush push. This time they're in a gun or pistol formation actually. So
right. So here we go. 45 in the backfield as well. 88 in motion. Cooper takes a snap. He's going to keep it. Goes to his left. Got a little help there from 88, and the ball came loose. But I believe that Cooper got enough for the first down.
Yeah, he sure did.
Number 5 in on the tackle, Baker once again.
Yeah, great job there selling the inside run. You have the motion coming away. Everybody's looking inside. It's just a read. He keeps it, gets outside, fakes out our camera guy, but he does get it just enough by about a gain, about a yard over first down.
They're back on the ball quickly. Hand the ball to number 8. And smashing up in the middle of the offensive line is number 8. A lot of bodies in the center there as we get quite a bit of subs coming in. Different personnel, I should say, for both teams right now.
Yeah.
2nd and 9. Now, we talk about reads and things like that. Cooper's left-handed, so sometimes the defensive end, that's your rush in on that side. Now he's got to read on the read option.
You're absolutely right. It kind of changes things when you have that left-handed quarterback. Sometimes teams will flip them and say, okay, you're going to play over here even though you're not a true defensive end on this side.
All right, Cooper going to go back and throw the ball, completes the 23. Out in the flats, 0 in on the tackle along with number 8. So 0, we've been mentioning McKeever quite a bit. Number 8 comes up, and he also is in on the tackle there. That's not number 8, excuse me. Number 6, McGee.
Yeah, completion to Mills again. Big completion there. Picks up 7, brings up 2nd and about 2 or 3rd and 2.
It's 3rd and 3, 3rd and 2. Yeah, you're right. So they're going to come out with that formation that you were mentioning earlier, and I had mentioned up there. So top of your screen, they got man coverage. And here we go. Cooper's going to take the snap. He's going to keep it, go to his left. Looks like he's got held there. Touchdown, Roadrunners.
Yeah, absolutely. Great job there by Butte. And you know, hey, he might have got away with the hold. They're screaming for it next door. But,
yeah,
you know, hey, the flag didn't come out.
It didn't come out.
So it's a legal play. And we'll see on the replay here. It's a good job of just misdirection. Everybody looks to the right. Boom. 76 absolutely grabs him and holds him. I mean, hey, I'm an offensive line guy. I'm an offensive guy, but that was absolutely a hold.
Yeah, that was.
But you get away with it. You get away with it, right? Colton Van Lanningham out of Arbuckle.
The only returner.
A Pierce Bear.
The wise veteran. That was a veteran move. He's the only returner.
Like you said, sometimes you get away with it, you know, and you wear black gloves when you're playing teams with black jerseys. It's harder for the officials to see the hold, and that time it worked perfectly for Butte.
And 47, Hutchings comes in and nails the extra point. So the PAT is good. So we're looking at a score of 7-0 as we near the end of the first quarter. You're watching NorCal Sports TV.
Elevate your program's fundraising this season with Vertical Raise Fundraising. They are the premier online fundraising platform for organizations of all sizes. Raise more money in less time with a local fundraising coach who works with you every step of the way to customize the ideal fundraiser for your program now by visiting verticalraise.com.
Well, we're back, ladies and gentlemen, live action here. And we want to talk about the kickoff here. Number 42. Number 42 is going to be doing the kickoff, Benson. Now, I talked to Coach Snelling. He's a linebacker, and he's going to kick. This is some of the things that we talked about community college football. You get athletes. They play multi-sports with them. When you get to the higher levels, it's more specific. So 42, I'm wondering, does he have the green light, Coach? After he kicks the ball, can he scream downfield? Me too. I've been waiting for this, man. I want to see if he's got the green light to go down and just nail somebody, or is he sitting back?
Usually your kicker is your safety. He kind of just trots downfield and doesn't do much.
So here we go.
No, he's hanging out, but I mean, you don't have to do that. If you kick it through the uprights, you don't got to worry about it any time, right? I mean, goodness. Must be nice. Oh, there's a flag that just came out in another one.
Getting a little chippy already.
But it must be nice to have that as your secondary position, the kicking, and then just kick it through the uprights on the kickoff. Like, no big deal.
Yeah, multi-talented guy. So we'll see. We got a penalty.
And
Looks
post play, probably something unsportsmanlike on somebody.
Everybody's already a little excited. We mentioned that this is it's early on. These teams play in really tough conferences. And we mentioned how the number 12 ranked team in the state is the Butte Roadrunners. And then we have the 17th team ranked in the state here is the Owls of Foothill. So you're watching quality football here on NorCal Sport TV.
No, absolutely. And this is a big game. And then it's like, okay, it's week 1. Why is it a big game? You're looking at seeding for possible playoffs. And these two teams could see each other again in a NorCal Bowl type of situation for playoffs.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, this game, the winner gets, obviously, the advantage there as far as that goes. But it also gives each team a bump in their rankings to try and get into the playoff system. So yeah, it's great to see, this caliber game week 1. Looked like we had offsetting penalties, one on each team. Yep,
correct. So it's going to give them first down. The Owls got 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line. And Johnson's coming out, ready to go. He's from Washington High School. So Johnson comes out, got a receiver down here at the bottom of your screen. Boxer, he's in the pistol formation. He's looking down here to the bottom of the screen. And there comes the ball right now. Man coverage, a little bit of pushing and shoving. There's a penalty marker thrown as number 27 was in pass defense and number 81 was the intended receiver. 81 is Smith out of Overfelt High School.
Yeah, Ugo Odelman, the defensive back in there, and I thought he played it pretty well. I thought it could have been pass interference on the offense, but no go, as it should be. Offense always gets the call, as I say, because I'm always been an offensive coach. So the offense gets the reward there. Throwing the ball up, single coverage. And one of the things I've always told our quarterbacks is, listen, we look at the coverage. If it's single coverage, it's no coverage. I want you to throw the ball up and give our receiver a chance, because there's two things that can happen that are positive for us. We can get it catch, or we can get the penalty just like that, and it's both going to be positive in our favor.
All right, so we got 1st and 10, and I'm trying to see where the ball is from behind these speakers. He's going to hand the ball off to Boxer. He goes into the right side of his offensive line. They're still moving them legs there with the big bodies up front. So there's a scrum, and Boxer's still running, but the play's been whistled dead. I think he picks up about 3.
Yeah, you see here, he just goes in the middle, and like you said, it's correct, the scrum. Everybody's pushing. Everybody's trying to drive forward or backwards, depending on how you look at it, and that'll end the first quarter of play.
So we have 7-0 Butte over Foothill. You're watching NorCal Sports TV.
Whether you're taking Highway 49, Highway 99, coming from anywhere in the 209 or much, much further, take a drive up Highway 108 to the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. It's a 5-day overnight summer basketball camp in the Sierra foothills of Sonora. The NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp, where we keep it 100.
To the house, 91 yards.
Sheesh. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We're here live at Foothill College. The Butte Roadrunners, the visitors, up 7-0 right now versus your home team, the Owls of Foothill. Amari Cooper scored the touchdown on a quarterback design run for the Roadrunners. And right now, the Foothill Owls have the ball 2nd and 8 from their own 42-yard line. Johnson at quarterback, 3 receivers to the top of your screen. Butte showing 2 safeties as Johnson surveying the field. He's going to throw to his left. He connects. Nice throw, nice catch. He connects with number 24 or 84, I believe. 24, excuse me. 24 for the Owls. That's Golden. out of Oakland, California.
Yeah, you see great slant route there, maybe even a deep short post, skinny post, however you want to look at it. But Parker Williams comes up, makes the tackle, but not before Foothill can get the first down. Right there at the midfield stripe, getting the drive continuing.
They're going, and so here's Johnson. He's going to hand this one off to his running back, running to his right. As they get that push from Ota and Motuliki, running to the right. Picks up about 3 yards. You'll see that nice offensive line push there. Hey, if you could pick up 3-4 yards on first down, that's good. Stay ahead of the chains.
No, absolutely. I mean, you're looking for that. If you do the math, and it's real easy math, right? 3 plus 3 plus 3, and then you go for a fourth is 3. That gets you a first down every time.
So Johnson, surveying the field, puts 17 in motion, hands the ball again to number 7, and that's Underwood. Let me explain something about Underwood. He was a starter here 2 years ago. Last year he sat out, so now he's back. So he's not just some freshman guy. He was their starter. He was their main rusher, and he's showing why right there.
Yeah, another thing the Owls have always had, and like I said in the little opening there, is that they've always had 2 or 3 backs they could turn and hand the ball to. So you get a change of pace, but you also get freshness. You got 2, 3 guys that are maybe only getting 10, 15 carries a game instead of one guy that's getting 30 carries a game getting beat up. That's not a big a deal in the first game of the season, but when you get down to week 8, 9, it really adds up.
Right, so here we go. Johnson with a design quarterback run on 3rd and 3, taken down by number 26. Great play by 2-6 of the Roadrunners.
Yeah, absolutely. 26, Malachi Jackson out of Louisiana coming up and making the play. Not fooled. You see him right there. Nobody blocks him. They count him, expect him to run out with the back, and he doesn't. Great job of playing defense and forcing the punt opportunity for the Owls.
So they're going to come in and show in the punt formation, or the Owls, number 45, Bortel, in to punt this ball, and 16's back deep for the Roadrunners.
Oh, Johnny Cray back to receive. He's staying at his 5-yard line.
And the snap and the kick, it's up. And it takes a good bounce. Can they stop it? Number 6. Excellent special teams play with number 6, Aquino McGee out of Oak Grove High School in San Jose. What a play. What a great special teams work right there.
Absolutely. For week 1, special teams unit on point and down at the 1-yard line. Great punt, by Bortel. And then a great job of getting down there and down in the ball by the special teams defensive back for the Eagles, or Owls, excuse me. And now forcing Butte to go 98 yards as they mark it at the 2-yard line.
All right, so here comes Cooper and the Roadrunners. And see if they have that heavy formation that we were talking about. 45 is in at fullback. So, yeah, they got the extra tight ends.
I expect a quarterback run here.
Here we go with Cooper under center, which you don't really see in college here. And there it is. Cooper you were correct, with a quarterback run. You don't see that much, and that's something that as a coach you're scared of with the way offenses are run with all, everything's in a shotgun, but you're in your own end zone, so your quarterback's going to be taking that snap in the end zone.
Yeah, I mean, and I just said, as offense coordinator, I never have my quarterback take a snap under center. I don't care. I just don't like the situations. I hate running my quarterback from that position. I would rather take the snap and take it, let guys get in front of him and push. But, I mean, I understand there's different philosophies on it. That time I knew it was coming. Pick up 3. Now you give yourself some room to run. And I say, something safe probably here, some kind of draw, screen.
Well, Cooper looked like he may have changed the play. So he's in the snap, takes a snap, and he hands the ball off in the end zone. And number 8 just barely got out of the end zone, as one of the Owls was there right away, and that's going to be number 90. I can't see the number right now. 99, I believe, was Davis, who was there along with number 92, Vaifale. Those 2 guys were there instantly.
Absolutely, and it was a great job by Webster. Just getting hit, spinning forward, and then falling forward, trying to get out of the end zone, and then be able to get back to the line of scrimmage and actually gain a yard. So great job of offensive, just keeping his legs moving, and now the Owls a chance to get off the field. Big 3rd down deep in their own territory.
3rd and 5, 2 receivers at the bottom of your screen, and that's the way that Cooper is looking, and he throws the ball out here to number 17, and that's going to fall incomplete. Number 22 came over for the Owls, making a nice play. That's going to be right out of De La Salle.
Yeah, and you look here, this is one that the quarterback Cooper's going to hate because he had 9 wide open. Nobody within him 15 yards of Mateo Contreras out of Nevada. He was standing at the 20-yard line saying, "Why, throw me the ball." It goes over his head and almost gets picked by the DB. I mean, that was the one that, again, they ran a levels concept. You had a guy going 12 yards and one going 17, and the guy at 12, Contreras, was wide open.
Now, 86 Sanchez comes in the punt. He's near his end line. Got to watch out for that. His brother is the punter for the Colts, another NFL player that's come out of Butte. And this one is fielded by number 2. Number 2 of the Owls. That's going to be Mendez. Or was that Boxer? Excuse me. There's two. There's a couple of these numbers.
Yeah,
that was
number
Boxer.
2, there's double. I think it is Boxer. Yeah. But, yeah, that's one you might have wanted a fair catch. Those guys were coming down on.
I agree.
I mean, I understand you're trying to make a play and you're trying to get, that spark, but those are ones that you got 3 defenders right in your face. A lot of trouble can happen if you just bobble it or just get hit hard. So, again, though, it's week 1, right? I mean, that's the things you look at on film and you could fix and be like, hey, look, I know you want to make a play, but maybe just fair catch that one, make the catch. We already got the ball in plus territory at the 40-yard line, or actually 38-yard line.
All right, and here's Underwood. He's back at running back as Johnson operating in the pistol with the receiver down here at the bottom of your screen. They're going to give that ball to Underwood. He runs to his left, and he's taken down, I believe, by number 13 is at the bottom of the pile for the Roadrunners.
Javier Hudson out of Yucca Valley.
He's running to the left there behind Pantoja and Blunt and Waldorf up front.
Yeah, we got an owl down, and we'll take this chance to get a look from our sponsors here on NorCal Sports TV.
Every child starts somewhere. South Bay Sports Camps helps young athletes build skills, gain confidence, and love the game. 3 San Jose area locations. 6-week sessions starting at just $199. Register today at southbaysportscamps.com.
Playoff game in 2013.
Hill College Football on NorCal Sports TV is brought to you by Foothill College Football. Go to foothillowls.com to learn more about our program. Vertical Raise, the Owl's choice for online team fundraising. American Asphalt, taking care of business in Northern California for over 35 years.
We're back here live, ladies and gentlemen, NorCal Sports TV, 2nd and 10 for Foothill College versus Butte College. And Johnson surveying the field. He's going to throw the ball deep to his left. He's got a man beat over there. And no, the ball falls incomplete. Was intended for number 81. I thought he was open for a quick second, was Smith.
He was, and the fans wanted a pass interference call, but the ball landed about 9 yards out of bounds.
Yeah.
So the official instantly said, nah, that was uncatchable. He put the signal up over his head. It was all the way out there by the dotted line. So if that ball was closer to the sideline, I think it could have been a pass interference call instead. It just falls as an incomplete pass, brings up a 3rd and long.
3rd and 10 here for the Owls as they trail 7-0 here in the 2nd quarter. Johnson taking a look here to the bottom of the screen, surveying the field. One safety in the middle of the field, and Johnson under some pressure. He's going to try to get out of there. He's still on his feet, and he's knocked out of bounds by number 10, and there's a penalty marker that goes up as number 10 knocked Johnson out of bounds. And there's a
little scrum over there, too. You got to be careful.
So we'll see what the call is as Johnson was rolling out to his left after he felt some pressure. And then the flag goes up, so we'll see what the officials decide.
Here's a better shot from the overhead cam. Let's see if we can pick up anything. Oh, yep. So That's a tough one as a defensive player, and I'm usually pro offense, but the quarterback spun and kind of looked like he wasn't down. He kept moving, and so if the whistle's not blown as soon as he spins down, he's going to get hit again. And maybe that's what the officials are talking about. Hey, that was kind of on us. Maybe we'll wave this one off. We'll see. Because if the quarterback's not down, you got to make the tackle.
Correct.
And there it is, right there. They wave it off, exactly, like I said. And, again, I'm usually the first person to say pro offense all the time. But I could see as a defensive player, how are you supposed to be able to make that decision where if he spins and he's not down and he goes and gets the first down, your coach is going to be all over you. So it's like I said, it's one of those things that as a defensive player, you got to play to the whistle. And if the whistle didn't blow, you're going to go and make the hit.
Correct, and you're running full speed over there. It's hard to hit the brakes.
Absolutely.
So it's 4th and 6.
I mean, I've never known that because I've never gone that fast, but some of these guys move, okay?
Yeah, they do. 4th and 6. Now we got a different quarterback in, I believe, but these speakers are in my way here. I'm trying to get a number. I can't tell if that's Johnson.
13.
Number 13 is in at quarterback. And he throws and he completes his pass, number 6. So I could not see who that was. Number 13 is Jonah Kronig out of Archbishop Midi. He completes that pass. So 13 is now out as Johnson comes back in. So he comes in and throws a strike, gets a first down for the Owls.
Yeah, great pressure put on there by J.J. Brutus. Also, David Tresher. They thought they got the sack. They were celebrating the backfield. Little did they know the ball went out.
The ball was gone.
Just completed for a first down.
That was cool. He just comes in. Hey, I'll just throw for a first down. I'll go sit down now.
There you go. Hey, do what you can do, right?
Yeah, here's a handoff to Boxer. He's got plenty of room to work with up top of your screen. He's a sprint to the sideline. Nice play call. Boxer showing his speed.
Yeah, Montez Randall on the push out of bounds there. Number 12 trying to keep the corner there for the Roadrunners. Parker Williams got hooked, therefore allowing an 8-yard run. We'll call it 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 with 8 minutes, 20 seconds remaining here in the half. Foothill trails 7-0, and they're on the move right now as Johnson at quarterback with Boxer behind him in the pistol. Surveying, waiting for the ball. Here's the snap. He's going to give it to Boxer. Boxer running to the right, getting behind that offensive line of Motuliki, Ota, and Waldorf. A lot of gold helmets there.
Oh, it is. It's going to be just short of a first down. You see on the replay here, good job of getting through the offensive line by number 44, Fernando Reyes Villasenor out of Washington. He cut off the guard that was trying to reach block him and blew up kind of the play and able to hold it to a short gain. Now 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1.
Eye.
Now we got a high formation. Looks like he's going to go under center, which we talked about. It doesn't happen too much. And Johnson, he is under center in the high formation now behind him. And they're going to hand the ball to 26. They're running to his left behind Blunt and Pantoja. Waldorf at center. It's going to be close, but nope. The side judge has already signaled no first down.
Yeah, Javen Hudson coming up and just blowing this up again. Meets the fullback in the backfield and says, get off me, I'm making the play. And now the Owls going to come out and line up for a field goal attempt. We saw earlier Navarro plenty of leg. I mean,
plenty of leg.
He just missed it wide left.
Yeah, he was nailing them in warm-ups. So Navarro set to kick this through the uprights, and what happened? It is good. As Navarro comes through, puts 3 on the board for the Owls. So it's going to be 7-3 with 6:42 remaining. You're watching NorCal Sports TV.
Elevate your program's fundraising this season with Vertical Raise Fundraising. They are the premier online fundraising platform for organizations of all sizes. Raise more money in less time with a local fundraising coach who works with you every step of the way to customize the ideal fundraiser for your program now by visiting verticalraise.com.
And we're back live here. We have Clark and Cruz back deep for this kickoff. 7-3, Butte over the Owls. Number 42, Mochi is set to kick off here for the Owls.
And this is where you can really flip a game, though, especially week one is special teams. Okay, look for some kind of big return to kind of set things up here for Butte.
And here we go, going to be return right, setting up the wall, and he's hitting that. And he's still on his feet. That was set up really nice by the Roadrunners. You saw that wall being formed as number 16.
Oh, Johnny Gray, again, like I said, takes it at the 8-yard line, goes one cut, and then gets behind his blockers. Great job by the return team. And all the way up past midfield into Owl territory, all the way at the 48-yard line.
Number 35, Clark of the Roadrunners, had a nice block there on that return. So it's going to be 1st and 10 from the Owls' 48-yard line. And Cooper's coming out.
Don't be shocked if Butte takes a shot here, going play action.
He's got man coverage down here at the bottom of your screen. One safety in the center of the field. If he could look him off with some play action on the other side. And no, they keep it on the ground as number 1 for the Owls in on the tackle. That's going to be Aguilar.
Aguilar saving a bigger run because good job by the Gold Hats getting a hat on a hat.
Yeah.
And then number 8, Ty Webster, just kind of picking his way through and picking up 5.
Simpson, Van Landingham, Wood, Yongi, and Vian. The big guys up front. They're taking on that defensive line of Foothill. That's really tough. So here we go. Maybe we'll get that shot downfield that you talked about. But no, they're going to keep it on the ground as number 6 forces the ball carrier back into number 9. Good team defense as Khalil Buck makes the tackle, but great play by number 6, McGee out of Oak Grove. We've mentioned him already twice. That was good team defense by the Owls, so it's going to be 3rd and 5 as Cooper looking at the defense surveying, and here he's going to throw. He's under some pressure by number 11. He escapes the pressure. And he stops. He's still running, and now he's taken down by number 1 of the Owls. That's Josh Aguilar, who we just mentioned his name as well.
Yeah, great job there by the defensive line, just staying with it. Cooper spinning out of a couple tackles, and then number 1 finally coming up and making the play, Aguilar. And now is a big defensive stop for the Owls after the huge 40-plus yard kickoff return. Gives up 0 yards on defense and forcing Butte to punt.
We're on the same wavelength because I was about to say the same thing after that big return to come out with a stop like that. That's just awesome. Dodging a bullet, we'll say, as Boxer is back deep. See if he does a gutsy return like the last one. I don't think it's going to happen this time.
No, decent kick, though, out of bounds about the 17-yard line.
Yeah. So the Owls are going to come out with 4 minutes, 31 seconds left in the half. You're watching NorCal Sports TV.
Every child starts somewhere. South Bay Sports Camps helps young athletes build skills, gain confidence, and love the game. 3 San Jose area locations. 6-week sessions starting at just $199. Register today at southbaysportscamps.com.
South Bay Sports Camps. If you want to attend, take a look at our website. Great. Join. And now we're going back here to live action. Underwood in at running back. Johnson at quarterback. And we mentioned there's 4 minutes, 31 seconds left here in this first half. 7-3. The Owls looking to put some points on the board. I think we got 77, may have moved a little bit early. We talked about those types of penalties in the first game of the season.
Delay a game, in fact.
Oh, it's delay a game.
It's the second time they've been called for that. That one's going to hurt, though, because you're coming out of basically a set dead ball situation. You should have plenty of time to get the play call in.
Correct.
And ran, and that one hurts because that pushes you back to the 21-yard line. Those are actually the 11-yard line. Excuse me.
Yeah, those are unexcusable. Those are because like you said, the clock had already stopped.
Yeah.
All right, so here we go. Nevertheless, it's going to be 1st and 15, and Johnson looking to throw the ball. Now he's under some pressure. He takes off. He's running. He's going to get close, if not, to the first down. Johnson showing some speed. You know what? It doesn't even look like he was really even running hard.
Like he's gliding out there. Okay, I'm going to go now. And now here I go. Watch it on the replay. Just slide. Okay, I'm going to take off and run. And you can't get me. I'm just too fast. Oh, they're going to give him a gain of 14. So 2nd and 1 still. Turns a negative 1st and 15 into a 2nd and 1. And coach will take that all time possible chance to get something going here on offense.
Yep, 2 receivers at the bottom of your screen. Underwood in the backfield, number 10 in motion. He's rolling towards the bottom of your screen. He hits that tight end, number 10. Whoa! With a big hit, and the ball came out. Number 13 of Butte. Big hit.
Javen Hudson, he's saying, nah, it was a catch and a fumble.
All right.
Officials are saying he's down by contact. Now, here's something I didn't know earlier today.
That was 10 Kylan House, by the way.
So apparently there is a form of instant replay review that you can challenge at the JC level now, should there be the screens and tablets to do so. And I think that we might be having that actual situation right here because Butte calls the timeout. You get a chance to see the replay right here. I think it's close.
It's close.
But Butte, I think, is going to challenge this. They're going to have a little tablet on the sideline they can go look at.
Wow.
And, again, I didn't know this until the game I called earlier today. We were like, what's going on here?
Well, wait a minute. You must have been asleep in our broadcasters meeting that the state put on for us when we were there. I was totally unaware of that myself.
You see that he's got the ball.
Yeah, that's House, the receiver. Catches the ball cleanly. He makes that football move. He's running. And then that big hit right there. Woo! Man.
I think he's down. I mean, you see his hand come down. I think he hits the ground, and I think what's going to hurt Butte is the defender actually who made the play, Javen Hudson, kind of blocks the view, at least from our cameras. Now, we don't know what they are actually seeing. It could be a different review. Here it is. It's a quick one. We'll see what the White Hat says. Oh, there it is. The replay system's not working.
Oh.
So there it is, right? Hey, maybe it's some hometown cooking. I mean, we're not going to say that, but
it's not working. As an officer one time told me, it's your lucky day, kid. Mm-hmm. Go straight home.
Exactly. So, needless to say, it's still 1st and 10, 4:05 left to go, and this is a big opportunity for Foothill. Down 7-3. If they can go down and score,
yes, they got to.
Right before halftime,
yeah, exactly.
And then they get a chance to come out and get the ball the second half as well. So.
Yep. And now we got some confusion on the Butte defense. Got players still running in and out as Johnson hands it to Underwood, running to his left, cuts back towards the center of the line, taken down by 57 along with number 5 of Butte. Underwood running to his left behind Pantoja and Blunt.
Yeah, just a power football again. This is an old kind of sweep or zone outside. Everybody's moving in unison on the offensive line, trying to find a hole. Not much there. Good job by the defense to kind of plug it up.
So it's going to be 2nd and 8 for the Owls. 2 receivers to either side for Johnson. Johnson surveying. He's out of Washington High School. He's going to throw the ball, feeling some pressure. He's going to take off and glide like we said he does. He's still running, and there is a penalty marker as he's taken down by number 1 of Butte.
Yeah, Montel Randall out of Louisiana coming out making the play, but this is going to come back on the hold down on the interior offensive line. 54 called for the hold. Blunt out of Cappuccino High School. So push that one back 10 yards. That's going to put them in a big hole here. Make it 2nd and 18.
Yeah, that one hurt because they had a first down there near the 40-yard line. And as we mentioned, time is a factor before the half, so we're at 3 minutes, 15 seconds. And they need to get at least in field goal range. And we know that
and they got a big leg. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, the kicker is very capable. Navarro, 96. He made one already. Those are 3 points that Foothill has. So two receivers either side. Boxer comes out of the backfield. He's going to catch that ball, take it up the sideline. Is number 13, along with number 3 for Butte. Tackle him out of bounds.
James Wade, the third out of Arizona, coming up from his defensive back position. You see a nice little swing pass, safe throw, gets the catch, gets upfield, and gets out of bounds back to the original line of scrimmage, so it brings up a 3rd and 10, call it for Foothill, 2:37 and counting left to go.
3rd and 10. So as a coach here, you don't have to get it all right now. You can go for it on 4th down if you need to. If you get something positive here,
Yeah, if you get 8 or more, I think you go for it. If not, you're looking to punt it away.
Correct. So let's see what they can come up with. They might get free 5 right there.
No flag, though.
No flag.
Yep, there was movement for sure, but there was no flag, and now we might get one down here for the big-time wrestling match going on between the receiver and the
number 3
TV.
and number 32.
They both get up, no flag there. So
yeah, that's Dokes, down here wrestling. But I thought that possibly we were going to get a flag there.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the official might have missed that one. That one, a break by the defense, number 97, Brian Mitchell out of Washington.
Yeah.
Looked like he was in the neutral zone, but that'll take us to the 2-minute timeout.
Sure does. So 7-3, Butte over Foothill. You're watching NorCal Sports TV.
Hill College Football on NorCal Sports TV is brought to you by Foothill College Football. Go to foothillowls.com to learn more about our program. Vertical Raise, the Owl's choice for online team fundraising. American Asphalt, taking care of business in Northern California for over 35 years.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, NorCal Sports TV. I'm Carlos Franco, joined with Jeremy Hurtado here. We're bringing you live action from Foothill College as Foothill is taking on Butte College right now. Butte leads 7-3. We have the 2-minute mark right now before the half. Now, we mentioned earlier that these are 2 state-ranked teams with Foothill at number 17, Butte at 12. So this is an early season big-time matchup as number 45, Bortel, is in the punt. Back deep for Butte is number 25. And that's Glenn. I believe that's 25. Here's the punt. It's going to be fielded. Nope, he steps away from it. That takes a Foothill bounce as number 69, the long snapper, is the first guy down there. And he's the guy that picks the ball up, is number 69. That's Isaiah. He's out of James Logan High School in Hayward.
Yeah, that was one of those ones where, as a coach, my biggest pet peeve with any kind of special team is you have to catch every kick, whether it's a kickoff or a punt. I don't care if you fair catch it, come up there and make the catch on the run. Cooper Clark cost his team 25 yards of field position right there, and that's a huge thing when it's 1 minute and 45 seconds left. You know, instead of getting the ball at the 40-yard line, you're getting the ball all the way inside the 20, all the way down to the 17-yard line. That changes how you play call offensively. It changes how you go. And, I mean, Foothill, if they're getting a stop here on first down, could look to use some timeouts and get the ball back again.
Correct. As Cooper puts 11 in motion, he's going to hand the ball off. That's going to be number 8. And he's pushed out of bounds as number 8 by number 6. 6 for the Owls is Aquino McGee.
And you look, just power football, guard pulls, leads up through the hole. Webster using the stiff arm into the face mask. Maybe got away with an offensive face mask. I mean, hey.
You know what?
Pick up 5.
I like how you admit your faults. You're always saying, I'm an offensive guy, so I'll let all those penalties go if they're on offense.
It's never a penalty on the offense, trust me.
That never happens.
No.
So Cooper putting Travis in motion. He's gone in motion just about every play. And there's a screen pass at the top of your screen. He's got some good blocking. Travis out front. I just mentioned him. Big gain. And does the ball come out? I'm not sure.
No, he was just getting up excited.
And that's number 0. Making another play is McKeever from his linebacking position.
Marcus Horton out of Weed High School with the big catch and run down the sideline. And you said Isaac Travis, the Calusa Red Hawk, coming up and getting a great block on that motion H-back formation and leading the way down the sideline.
He's in motion about every play. I don't know if he's got one of those things that marks how many
miles
steps you
he
take
runs?
a day.
Yeah, exactly.
He's going sideways more than I go forward. There he is again, and then looks up to come back. All right, so here is Cooper. He's going to pull it down and take off, and when the ball comes out, the ball's still loose. It looks like the Foothill Owls have recovered it. It's going to be I can't tell right now. Is it number 9?
Number 9, Buck.
Number 9.
Had Arch Mitty coming up with the play, and that was just a gift.
Yes, it was.
Cooper takes off, tries to run, and he doesn't secure the football, just loses it. And then Buck, Johnny on the spot, jumps on it, falls on it, and now we've said Foothill get a chance to come out and score again. 1:03 left to go. I believe they have all three timeouts left.
I was about to mention that. 1:03, 3 timeouts.
And you only got to get 15 yards to get a field goal attempt. I mean, that's what you're looking at.
Yeah, you got your guy Navarro over here up and ready. So we got to now you have a different running back, possibly more of a pass protection guy, in next to Johnson. That's number 26 back there. As Johnson rolls out, he's going to keep it. And he's hit hard. Number 27 of Butte.
Ugo Udelman. Another big play on the defensive end. I don't know why the clock stopped.
I have no idea either. Did they call a timeout?
Yeah, they did.
They did. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure because no one was moving from the sidelines.
I know. I was looking and I'm like, okay, the clock stopped at 52.4, but nobody was coming in, like you said, from the sideline. So,
you know, we talked about like ball security right there. Johnson's running. You know, I go old school with the, like you said, put the ball on the other arm. Mm-hmm. You know, he had that ball towards the center of the field, we'll say. And in the prior play, we had the fumble by the opposing quarterback, Cooper, when he didn't put the ball away.
And that's the thing, right? You're talking about ball security, and where Cooper had it, he had it in one hand, and he's coming up. Quarterbacks are taught, as soon as you step up, put both hands on the football, make sure you have it secured, and if you're going to run, tuck it away and run instead of carrying it out here in front of you like you're looking to pitch it. If you're a triple option guy, that time he just lost control, one hand, and just the ball slipped out of his hands, and now Foothill has a chance to score before half.
So Johnson now, he's got 2nd and 5. As mentioned, we got a new running back in. He was in the prior play. 2 receivers to either side. Johnson looking to throw, and now he may take off, but he is hit in the backfield, and he's still on his feet. He doesn't have his helmet.
Yep, David.
Now this is
Trasher.
tricky. Are they going to make him come out for a play?
Absolutely is.
So he's got to come out. So 13 comes back in. And last time,
the clock's going to start as soon as the ball's set.
Yep.
Unless Foothill uses the timeout.
So Jonah Krung comes back in. Last time he was in, he just coolly came in and threw a strike for a first down.
Now there could be a 10-second runoff because of the play. We'll see.
So 3rd and 9, as the officials are sorting it out here. We're still not ready, but this is actually.
I think they're asking the sideline, hey, do you want to run 10 seconds off or do you want to burn a timeout? And that's exactly what they're doing. They're talking to Coach Ravio on the sideline.
They're getting a free timeout right now.
They are right now.
Taking so long.
But they're going to reset the clock to 32 seconds, though.
Yeah.
$33 seconds, okay.
33 seconds, he said. I couldn't hear. Is that what he said?
Yeah, he said they reset it to 33. It actually they moved it to 32.6, but let's see if that they
32
call that close enough or they want to actually go 33.
So nevertheless, we're back here. We got number 13 in at quarterback. That's Jonah Krung.
Yeah, and so exactly what they did. Like there's a 10-second run. They had the option to to use the timeout. Now the clock's going to start right now.
Yep. He's got 3 receivers at the top of the screen. Plants his foot, lets it fly, and an interception as the intended receiver was tangled up with the safety, and there was no black shirts near that football.
No, Xavier Butler was like fielding the punt. He was back there playing center field, and he looked like he was the intended receiver because there was nobody, like you said, in the area. I guess if you're going to say anybody, it might have been
Curtis, 17 Curtis, but he was talking to the official because he was getting mugged. It looked like he was fighting his way through the defender.
Yes, he was. And here's the replay. You see the overhead view. Boom, the safety blows him up. And, that's absolutely pass interference on the defense.
Yeah, and he was pleading his case.
And he's like, hey, you can't hit me downfield. But, if they don't throw the flag, it's not a penalty, right? That's 2 big breaks by Butte. The holding on the touchdown that wasn't called. And now that one, and now I expect Butte just to run this out and say, let's go to halftime with a 7-3 lead.
Cooper's under center. So they go kind of like an I formation there where everybody moved pretty quickly. But he was under center as number 92. That's Vaifale in on that tackle, along with McGee.
Yeah, just a safe run up the middle.
Sure.
Again. Tackle pulls, goes up and leads through base play, one of those first plays you put in.
Well, that takes us down to the end of the first half. Foothill versus Butte. So Butte leads Foothill College 7-3. You're watching NorCal Sports TV.
Every child starts somewhere. South Bay Sports Camps helps young athletes build skills, gain confidence, and love the game. 3 San Jose area locations. 6-week sessions starting at just $199. Register today at southbaysportscamps.com.
Foothill College Football on NorCal Sports TV is brought to you by Foothill College Football. Go to foothillowls.com to learn more about our program. Vertical Raise, the Owl's choice for online team fundraising. American Asphalt, taking care of business in Northern California for over 35 years.
Elevate your program's fundraising this season with Vertical Raise Fundraising. They are the premier online fundraising platform for organizations of all sizes. Raise more money in less time with a local fundraising coach who works with you every step of the way to customize the ideal fundraiser for your program now by visiting verticalraise.com.
Whether you're taking Highway 49, Highway 99, coming from anywhere in the 209, or much, much further, take a drive up Highway 108 to the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. It's a 5-day overnight summer basketball camp in the Sierra foothills of Sonora. The NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp, where we keep it 100. Foothill College Football on NorCal Sports TV is brought to you by Foothill College Football. Go to foothillowls.com to learn more about our program. Vertical Raise, the Owl's choice for online team fundraising. American Asphalt, taking care of business in Northern California for over 35 years.
Elevate your program's fundraising this season with Vertical Raise Fundraising. They are the premier online fundraising platform for organizations of all sizes. Raise more money in less time with a local fundraising coach who works with you every step of the way to customize the ideal fundraiser for your program now by visiting verticalraise.com.
Whether you're taking Highway 49, Highway 99, coming from anywhere in the 209, or much, much further, take a drive up Highway 108 to the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. It's a 5-day overnight summer basketball camp in the Sierra foothills of Sonora. The NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp, where we keep it 100. Hill College Football on NorCal Sports TV is brought to you by Foothill College Football. Go to foothillowls.com to learn more about our program. Vertical Raise, the Owl's choice for online team fundraising. American Asphalt, taking care of business in Northern California for over 35 years.
Elevate your program's fundraising this season with Vertical Raise Fundraising. They are the premier online fundraising platform for organizations of all sizes. Raise more money in less time with a local fundraising coach who works with you every step of the way to customize the ideal fundraiser for your program now by visiting verticalraise.com.
Whether you're taking Highway 49, Highway 99, coming from anywhere in the 209 or much, much further, take a drive up Highway 108 to the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. It's a 5-day overnight summer basketball camp in the Sierra foothills of Sonora. The NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp, where we keep it 100. Hill College Football on NorCal Sports TV is brought to you by Foothill College Football. Go to foothillowls.com to learn more about our program. Vertical Raise, the Owl's choice for online team fundraising. American Asphalt, taking care of business in Northern California for over 35 years.
Elevate your program's fundraising this season with Vertical Raise Fundraising. They are the premier online fundraising platform for organizations of all sizes. Raise more money in less time with a local fundraising coach who works with you every step of the way to customize the ideal fundraiser for your program now by visiting verticalraise.com.
Whether you're taking Highway 49, Highway 99, coming from anywhere in the 209 or much, much further, take a drive up Highway 108 to the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. It's a 5-day overnight summer basketball camp in the Sierra foothills of Sonora. The NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp, where we keep it 100. Foothill College Football on NorCal Sports TV is brought to you by Foothill College Football. Go to foothillowls.com to learn more about our program. Vertical Raise, the Owls' choice for online team fundraising. American Asphalt, taking care of business in Northern California for over 35 years.
Elevate your program's fundraising this season with Vertical Raise Fundraising. They are the premier online fundraising platform for organizations of all sizes. Raise more money in less time with a local fundraising coach who works with you every step of the way to customize the ideal fundraiser for your program now by visiting verticalraise.com.
Whether you're taking Highway 49, Highway 99, coming from anywhere in the 209 or much, much further, take a drive up Highway 108 to the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. It's a 5-day overnight summer basketball camp in the Sierra foothills of Sonora. The NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp, where we keep it 100. Foothill College Football on NorCal Sports TV is brought to you by Foothill College Football. Go to foothillowls.com to learn more about our program. Vertical Raise, the Owls' choice for online team fundraising. American Asphalt, taking care of business in Northern California for over 35 years.
Elevate your program's fundraising this season with Vertical Raise Fundraising. They are the premier online fundraising platform for organizations of all sizes. Raise more money in less time with a local fundraising coach who works with you every step of the way to customize the ideal fundraiser for your program now by visiting verticalraise.com.
Whether you're taking Highway 49, Highway 99, coming from anywhere in the 209 or much, much further, take a drive up Highway 108 to the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. It's a 5-day overnight summer basketball camp in the Sierra foothills of Sonora. The NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp, where we keep it 100. Foothill College Football on NorCal Sports TV is brought to you by Foothill College Football. Go to foothillowls.com to learn more about our program. Vertical Raise, the Owls' choice for online team fundraising. American Asphalt, taking care of business in Northern California for over 35 years.
Elevate your program's fundraising this season with Vertical Raise Fundraising. They are the premier online fundraising platform for organizations of all sizes. Raise more money in less time with a local fundraising coach who works with you every step of the way to customize the ideal fundraiser for your program now by visiting verticalraise.com.
Whether you're taking Highway 49, Highway 99, coming from anywhere in the 209 or much, much further, take a drive up Highway 108 to the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. It's a 5-day overnight summer basketball camp in the Sierra foothills of Sonora. The NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp, where we keep it 100. Foothill College Football on NorCal Sports TV is brought to you by Foothill College Football. Go to foothillowls.com to learn more about our program. Vertical Raise, the Owls' choice for online team fundraising. American Asphalt, taking care of business in Northern California for over 35 years.
Elevate your program's fundraising this season with Vertical Raise Fundraising. They are the premier online fundraising platform for organizations of all sizes. Raise more money in less time with a local fundraising coach who works with you every step of the way to customize the ideal fundraiser for your program now by visiting verticalraise.com.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Foothill College. You're watching NorCal Sports TV. I'm Carlos Franco, bringing you the play-by-play, joined by Jeremy Hurtado here on the color. Our producer is Dion I, and we're watching a heck of a football game. It's 7-3. You might think 7-3 is not obviously an offensive shootout, but what it is a matchup between the number 12th ranked team in the state, that's Butte College, versus the number 17 ranked team in the state. That's the home team here, Foothill College. Amari Cooper had a 3-yard touchdown run for Butte, and Navarro kicked a 31-yard field goal for the Owls, and that's been the scoring here in the first half as we're getting near the kickoff of the second half. What did you see, Jeremy?
Yeah, I mean, like you said, Navarro missed a field goal on the opening drive for the Owls, which was about a 43-yarder. He had plenty of leg, just missed it off to the side. So, I mean, there's that. And like you said, it's been a pretty exciting football game to watch. It's been pretty clean, a couple flags here and there, but nothing like some of the other games we've seen in week one here so far. And it's been just a battle. I mean, we knew coming into the game that Butte versus Foothill, I mean, I've been looking forward for this one. No offense to the other 3 games I've done in the last 24 hours, but this one I've been looking forward to is kind of like, all right, the nightcap, here we go. Sun's coming down. Plus, I mean, I don't know if there's a better place to call a football game in California, at least Northern California, than here at Foothill. You got a beautiful setting. Sun's coming down. There's always energy in the crowd, and there's always music playing.
Yes.
It's just one of those things where if you got to come out here and check out a game, this is a place to definitely put on the list to come out and watch a football game. I don't care if you don't like either team that's playing, if you don't know either team that's playing.
Just come enjoy community college football.
They got taco trucks down in the end zone.
Right.
I mean, it's just one of those things. And then you look at the two teams tonight playing. You talked about it earlier, right? These two teams are top teams in the state, and the last time they played each other was in 2024 in the Gridiron Bowl, where Butte got the win 33-27. So that just tells you all you need to know, right? That was a big-time bowl game in Northern California. These two teams faced off in it, and again, these two teams could see each other later on in the season in a bowl game / playoff game, depending on how things shake out.
Sure.
So this is a big one.
Speaking of this place, there's a lot of fans here for Foothill.
Always.
And a lot of fans made the trip from Oroville to come over here and watch and support the Roadrunners. So we're set here. Number 42 is going to kick off for Foothill. And it's going to be number 16 is going to field this for Butte. As he takes off, it looks like a middle return. And now he's going to bend it to the left. He's still on his feet. He's going towards his own sideline. And he's still on his feet. And number 4 finally gets a hold of him for the Owls. That's Anthony Bilberry out of Edison High School. I mentioned my hometown of Stockton, California.
Yeah, you see Johnny Gray here. He kicks it out to the left. He actually outruns one of the guys blocking for him, says, I'll just go in front of you and get up the sideline. We talked about it in the first half. Special teams week 1 is a huge factor in the game, and this is the second big kickoff return for Butte. First one, the defense for Owls was able to step in and give up no yards and didn't give up any points. We'll see if the Owls can do that again here on defense as Butte is in Owl territory to start the drive.
Now, Amari Cooper out of Louisiana is a quarterback. He has a lone touchdown here. He hands the ball off to number 8, and he's still on his feet as number 8 as he's taken down by number 6 of the Foothill Owls. That's going to be Aquino McGee, Oak Grove High School, San Jose.
Again, we go tempo-ish here by the Roadrunners as we see the replay. Good job of just cutting it back and going against the grain. And now changing the play of the line of scrimmage.
So Cooper's going to hand this off once again to number 8. I think he just changed it back to the prior play with number 1 of the Owls making the tackle. That's Josh Aguilar. He's out of Bellarmine here in San Jose, in San Jose. I'm still thinking of the prior game when we were in San Jose. Sorry.
No worries.
My apologies to everyone.
Pick up of the first down there again by Ty Webster. Big run up the middle.
1st and 10. If you're a Butte fan, this is just what you wanted. Big return. And you got 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. And Cooper looking. He has 2 receivers at the top of your screen. There's our guy in motion once again, number 11. And the pump fake, and there's number 11 running down the sideline. Battling. What a catch if he keeps his feet in bounds, and he did not. Oh, my goodness. Travis out of Calusa, who we've been mentioning him all game. Little pump fake, throws the ball in the end zone, and what a catch. I know it didn't count, but my goodness, that was one athletic catch. What we're looking at, there's some
There's a
stuff
nice
kicked
catch
up there.
Now, did he lose control as he went to the ground? I mean, maybe that's a situation, but because the referee did say he kind of bobbled it, but I don't know. That looked pretty good. That's a break this time for the Owls, though. Because
Correct.
The first half, all the breaks went with Butte, so.
They didn't get any, huh? So now I got a fullback in the game here at 45. Cooper under center. He's going to hand off to number 8. He cuts back. He's got a lot of room to work with. He's still on his feet as number 3 was one of the first people there. And that's going to be Donneville along with number 11. That's Ryan Given.
Yeah, see the vision here. Nice cutback right here, finding a room. Now, if 80 can get that seal block out there on the outside for the Owls, that's Logan Rasmussen out of Cottonwood, and that would have been a house call instead.
And they're going to keep it on the ground, number 8, as he slams forward, bottom of the pile there for the Owls. That's going to be number 0. We mentioned him quite a bit in the first half. He's the freshman, McKeever, out of San Jose, California.
And he did a good job of just shifting through the noise, making the play.
And here we go. Snap. Ooh, big hit in the backfield. Once again, our guy, 0. Just mentioning McKeever. And he gets up.
But was he offsides? Was he? Because we got a flag on the play. Let's see. Offsides on the defense.
It is going to be on the defense.
So that'll be
that's going to give him a first and
down,
goal.
I think.
It's going to be 1st and goal now. with that penalty.
Oh, maybe second
No.
and a
They're
foot.
still short.
Okay, second and about a half a yard.
Do you throw the ball in the end zone here? Or you keep it
Absolutely
on the ground.
not. Pound the football.
Pound
this
the
is what
rock.
you
They
do
got
if you're
45
you
in.
got your pistol power formation in.
Here we go, Cooper. He's going to hand it off. You're correct.
Great defensive play, though.
This is same. No, that's
on
number 11
this time.
Number 11
Givens.
coming in, Givens. Now, Givens is a returner. Last year, he had 25 tackles, 6 sacks, 12 TFLs, and 2 fumble recoveries. True to his name, he's giving it to the opposing team here. And now under center is Cooper, and he's pushing. And the tush push, we'll call it.
And
it's
gets
going to be
down
short.
inside the 1, but it does get the first down. Now you have options. You can either go tush push again, or the thing I was going to say, the play before, Givens came off the edge so hard on that, right? You can go with that same formation, fake the handoff, and then have the quarterback just boot out and walk into the end zone with the outside contain come flying down.
That's how they scored the touchdown to the left last time, but now they give it to number 8. Touchdown, Butte.
Yeah, you can just go power football that drive. They just said, we're going to line up and play big boy football, and Ty Webster going to take it into the end zone.
Touchdown, Butte. He's running behind those big guys of VN, Ionogi, Wood, Van Lanningham, and Simpson. As number 47 comes in to attempt the PAT, Hutchings.
3-yard touchdown run. Now, chance to make an 11-point game here with the extra point as Foothill getting a chance to sub because the late arrival.
It's a low snap.
No good.
No good. That was a low snap.
That's huge.
Yeah, that is big right there because 86 fielded that and it was athletic play there just to get that thing set up for the PAT attempt. So 11:57 into the third quarter, 13-3. The Roadrunners lead the Owls. You're watching NorCal Sports TV.
Whether you're taking Highway 49, Highway 99, coming from anywhere in the 209 or much, much further, take a drive up Highway 108 to the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. It's a 5-day overnight summer basketball camp in the Sierra foothills of Sonora. The NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp, where we keep it 100.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Foothill College. You're watching NorCal Sports TV. I'm Carlos Franco, joined by Jeremy Hurtado, and we're watching an exciting 3C2A season opener here between Butte and Foothill. Butte leads 13-3, and we're about set for the kickoff. We have Boxer back deep, along with 24 Golden, and 42, the linebacker slash kicker, about to kick off for Butte.
And the last 2 times he's put it about 9 yards deep in the end zone, so we'll see if he elects to do that here.
And there's Hutchings kicking the ball. And it looks, it's going to be fielded by Golden. And Golden hitting the wall. He's hit by number 5 of Butte on the special teams.
Xavier Butler coming up, making the play out of Yuba City.
So Golden gets the ball out to the 26, I believe.
Takes it right at the goal line. So not the best kickoff situation for Butte there, but still effective. I mean, if you keep them around the 20-yard line, I think you feel pretty good if you're Butte.
Sure. So Johnson's coming out. 2 receivers at the bottom of your screen. Got 1 up top. And he's got Boxer back in the backfield. And don't tell me it's another delay game.
No, we
it's
got the official tee out here on the field still. Nobody came and got the kicking tee for Butte.
Someone's going to get yelled at on the sideline. Some 12-year-old on the sideline is going to get yelled at.
Some red shirt's getting yelled at right now.
Or gray shirt, yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's either the ball boy, coach's son, or the gray shirt. So here we go. 1st and 10. Johnson at quarterback puts number 4 in motion. Goes across the formation, and Johnson's rolling to his right, throwing that way towards number 4, and he throws it to number 1 instead of Butte. Wrong color jersey.
Montez Randall was dancing in the end zone and said he forgot the football at the 5-yard line because he makes the pick. He is down the sideline to the house.
Yeah.
There's nobody going to make the stop there. He knows it too because you see it right there. He's like, that was my whole vision and dream right there as he puts his hands on his hips. But still, great play by Randall out of Louisiana to make the pass breakup. He gets a PBU instead of the INT.
So it's 2nd and 10. Johnson surveying the field, puts 80 in motion to reset. They're going to hand it off to Underwood. The ball is loose. The ball is loose, and Underwood did jump on that ball. All I saw was a football fly in the air after the handoff.
Pop up in the air, and I was like, uh-oh.
Underwood got back on it.
And nobody touched it. It looked like he went to shift arms and lost control of it. Another two straight plays where there's turnovers that luckily the Owls were able to keep the football. Absolutely. Now the Owls 3rd and long, not where you want to be offensively. And as for a team that likes to control the football and run the ball, this is not really their forte.
And the ball spotted at the 18-yard line of the Owls as Johnson takes the snap. He's looking at the bottom of your screen, and he throws across to number 24, Golden. And Golden is still on his feet. He's taken down by number 26, but Golden picks up a first down for the Owls.
Yeah, Malachi Johnson on the tackle for the Roadrunners, but yeah, great job of clearing out and then running the crossing route from the slot receiver. The 3rd receiver clears the linebackers and just says, hey, I'm too fast. You might be the Roadrunner, but beep, beep, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
And clears the field, makes the catch, gets the first down, gets the Owls out of trouble.
1st and 10, 3 receivers top of your screen. Johnson brings the Owls back up to the line of scrimmage. He's looking to the right. He lets it fly, and he hits that same guy, Golden, and he's hit hard by number 1 of the Roadrunners, along with number 13 at the bottom of that tackle.
I love it. This is what coaches call stacking plays. This looks like the same exact thing, and it truly could be. I mean, this one's more of a triple slant. All 3 receivers kind of run the same thing, and you just pick. You look at the DB and you say, if you go inside, I'm going to throw it to the slot guy. If you go outside, I'm going to throw it to the inside receiver. Great decision-making by Johnson and a first down for the Owls. 2
receivers either side. Johnson, they have a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Johnson decides to keep it, bounces out. He's still on his feet, and he might get back to the original line of scrimmage as he's taken down by number 1, along with number 16 of the Roadrunners.
Yeah, and this is a read option. Good decision here because the defensive back stays flat instead, pulls it, and then there's nowhere to go, tries to bounce it outside. That's the problem, right? You got all those guys that are initially going with that running back to the outside. You got to keep that inside if you're the quarterback. And I know that the temptation is trying to get outside and make a play, but on that situation, you've already got everybody going that way. You have to come inside and try and just, put your head down and make a big boy play. If you're the quarterback, otherwise you get out there and you're in bad area. You got outnumbered by the defensive linemen and linebackers coming up trying to make the play.
Now Johnson was complaining that he didn't get the call. He was patting his helmet saying, hey, coach, I need the call. Maybe it's something with the headset or something's going on, because he was adamant about, hey, man, I can't hear what you're saying.
He was trying to fix his shoe, too, that he lost, so he had all kinds of issues, and so the Owls will take a timeout. We'll take it with them here on NorCal Sports TV. We'll be back after this.
Every child starts somewhere. South Bay Sports Camps helps young athletes build skills, gain confidence, and love the game. 3 San Jose area locations. 6-week sessions starting at just $199. Register today at southbaysportscamps.com.
South Bay Sports Camps, NorCal Sports TV. Play, learn, and have fun. Co-ed clinics, all girls clinics if you so choose. There's academic level clinics, or academy level clinics, and all skill levels welcome. Check it out, southbaysportscamps.com. Go in there, register today for those all in the South Bay area for basketball.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, we're back here, Foothill, 2nd and 10. Ball spotted at the 45-yard line as a timeout was called by Foothills. They had some maybe technical issues with the headsets. They're getting the call in. So it's going to be 3 receivers at the bottom of your screen on 2nd down, 1 to the top. I believe Boxer's back in at running back as he was out in the prior play. No, that's not Boxer. It's 26. So quick pass out here to the bottom of your screen. Johnson completes that to number 17 of the Owls. That's Curtis. Picks up a couple yards.
Yep, just a little bubble screen, 2 receivers out there blocking. And then it's just a pretty good job by number 13 on the defensive end, Javian Hudson, kind of fighting through, making the play for a short gain, bringing up a 3rd and 8 for the Owls. And this is probably decision time. If you get to pick up probably 3 or 4, what you do on 4th down.
So Johnson comes out, 3 receivers to the top, pistol formation, 1 receiver down here at the bottom. There's 2 safeties in being shown, and he's going to get sacked. Bottom of the pile, that is number 0 for Butte. Number 50 was also back there as well.
David Tusher, you watch the replay here, top of the screen. He just beats the tackle. There is no chance for him to make the play. He forces it up, and then cleaning up the play is Logan Aerosmith out of Arizona. Aerosmith's going to get credit for the tackle and the sack, but David Tusher maybe gets a little bonus from Logan because he made the play.
He sure did.
He just didn't get the credit for the sack.
35 Clark is back deep to receive Bortel's punt. And Clark, he's going to field it. And he's hit immediately. Bounces off a tackler. He's still on his feet. And then 3 other Owls take him down. That's going to be 23. Was the last guy up. That's Hall. But he had some help.
Yeah, you see one guy hits him, he spins away, and then Hall comes back and actually gets a second chance at him and makes the play. But, hey, good special teams coverage there on the punt. You flip the field. You get yourself a chance to get a stop on defense. Hall comes up, makes the play just around the 20-yard line. We're going to call it the 18 and a half.
So out come the Roadrunners. Their last offensive series was a 3-yard touchdown run by Webster.
And it was all on the ground, too. It was all running the football, playing power football, which Butte loves to do, especially with those H-backs that's coming in motion.
And Cooper hands the ball off to Webster. We just talked about that, and they're fighting for those extra yardage as those big guys up front of Van Ionogi, Wood, and Van Lanningham out of Arbuckle and Simpson going against that defensive line of Davis, Bifali, Baker, and Givens.
Yeah, pick up a 4 on the play, so didn't look pretty, didn't look like it was super effective, but you still end up getting 4 yards on the play.
That's
using
what you need.
Big offensive line, yep.
First down. So they come out now. We have 3 receivers to the top of your screen as Cooper puts a man in motion. That's number 11 who's been doing that quite often, and he's going to keep it himself. Breaks a tackle, still on his feet is Cooper. He's taken down by number 0. Once again, we mentioned him, McKeever, quite a bit tonight.
Yeah, McKeever coming up from his linebacker spot. He had the quarterback, and actually there was a defender for the Owls that had a chance to make the play in the backfield.
First in the backfield there.
Looked like 86 maybe?
That's going to be 96,
96,
okay.
Yeah,
96. That's going to be Navarro.
Yeah, he had a chance to make the play in the backfield. Instead, just missed him. And so what could have been a loss of 2 or 3 ends up being a gain of 2 or 3.
And it makes it 3rd and 4. 2 receivers to either side. And now they're in a nickel package. And a timeout is being called by the Owls. So you're watching NorCal Sports TV.
Hill College Football on NorCal Sports TV is brought to you by Foothill College Football. Go to foothillowls.com to learn more about our program. Vertical Raise, the Owl's choice for online team fundraising. American Asphalt, taking care of business in Northern California for over 35 years.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. NorCal Sports TV, Foothill versus Butte. Scores 13-3 with 6 minutes, 16 seconds remaining. Big 3rd down here, 3rd and about 4. If they can force a punt, they'd be in a good situation here. Hopefully get good field position with the Owls. But those 6 minutes left in the 3rd quarter.
Absolutely. If you're the Owls, that's what you're looking for now. If you're the Roadrunners, I would go hard count here. And I think it's a great time to do it. You haven't done it a lot. If you go hard count here, maybe get someone to jump and get that free first down without even have to do anything.
So let's see if they do that. And we got man in motion. They're going to throw the ball to the left. The ball's
Great
batted.
play.
Great play by 52. Got his hands up for the Owls. That's going to be number 52, Heyman. Heyman out of Edison and Stockton as well.
JoJo Heyman, yep, right here, just gets his hands up. You're taught as a defensive lineman, if you can't get to the quarterback and make a play, you get up and try and get in the passing lane. He did just that as we got an Owl out there cramping. That's our guy, number 0. McKeever. He's been all over the field.
Yeah, he has. And on the flip side, you as an offensive lineman there, when the guys put his hands up, punch him right in the stomach and make him put his hands down.
Punch is what we call it, but yes, it's open hands.
Yeah.
But yes, you hit him right there in the chest plate and kind of give him a little and it drops those hands nice and quickly for you to quarterback to get the ball and throw it out. But yeah.
But JoJo Heyman used all of the 6'2", 245 that he's made up of, and he knocked that ball down. That's a huge play because on the prior play, right before that, we talked about how big that third down was going to be. It was going to possibly force a punt situation here.
It was actually Buck was hurt. Not 0's 9, the defensive back out of Arch Midi.
So here we go. We're going to force that punt that we had talked about. Right? Special teams. Sanchez comes in. Now the same thing. They could try that hard count like you talked about. And number 2,
they could.
Boxer comes out. Comes out a little late, did Boxer, but he's back there at about the 35-yard line, And that kick, oh no! He hit the kicker.
Flag, and that's
the
going to be a first
comes
down.
Out.
We talked about special teams, right? This is a special teams miscue.
Yeah.
Because even if it's a 5-yarder, it was only 4th and 3, so it's going to be a first down regardless.
Yep. Whether it's running or roughing, it's going to be a first down.
That's one that hurts. You're coming after the kicker.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're trying to say there because we talked about how big that third down was. They were going to get off the field as far as defense right there, and now they're not.
Yep, and you almost get a piece of it. You're laying out, and then you end up getting – and it's not a huge contact, right? It's just a little bit of contact. However, kickers, I said this in an earlier game, I think they all are have to take an acting class when they sign up to be a kicker. That's one of the prerequisites.
Yeah.
And as soon as somebody comes near you on the defense, you act, you fall, you flop, whatever you want to call it. You draw attention that, hey, he hit me. Even if he just kind of lands next to you, you land and fall and grab your leg.
A good kicker will tell you, I'm not an actor, I'm a thespian.
Yep, exactly. So
number 11 back and rotating around there. He's going down the sideline, and he's going up for that catch. We just mentioned number 11 is going back and forth, Hall in that motion, resetting. All that he does, Travis, out of Calusa.
And a great job here on defense by Danville. Didn't take the bait. He stayed with this guy, stayed in phase. Just looked and then turns right at the last minute, gets his hand up. Great job of playing defensive back by Danville out of Heritage High School, making a big defensive play for the Owls. That's one. You need a couple more.
Yeah,
turnover would be great here now to kind of make up for that running into the kicker.
So 2nd and 10, Cooper comes out, but Travis back in motion. Cooper's going to keep. He's going to try to set up a screen. He's under some serious pressure. Almost intercepted by the Owls. Let's see who that is. As he gets up, that's number 11, I believe. And that's going to be given.
Yeah, this
We've mentioned him quite a bit.
Could have got a holding call again there. But, yeah, just a bad decision there. I know what he was trying to do. He's trying to throw it at the feet of the running back because it was blown up. But,
sure,
like you said, Givens almost made the pick.
3rd down. Now we're back, and this is, as Yogi Berra said, just deja vu all over again.
Absolutely. And what I don't really like here is Butte got away from what they do, right? The last drive, they pounded the football, ran the football.
All runs for that touchdown.
Yeah, now you're trying to throw the football around, which I get, but you got to do what you do, right?
Reset, and Cooper's going to throw. He's looking, incomplete, intended for number 11, going back to what you were saying.
Mm-hmm.
They're throwing the ball around the yard now where they ran it all the way down there on Webster's touchdown. So it's going to bring up a 4th down. Sanchez comes out. And this time Boxer's already set up at the 30-yard line.
Yeah, and Butte can throw the football, don't get me wrong. But
sure,
they're more of a play-action, roll-out, look, running guys across the field like that play. That's more of what they do. They're not going to sit back there and spread offense, throw the football around. It's all based off of their run game.
Got a high snap. Sanchez gets it off. And what a punt. Fair catch by Boxer. He took your advice like you were talking about, fielded that ball. Had he not, they'd lost some yards. It is 13-3, 5 minutes, 43 seconds. You're watching NorCal Sports TV.
Every child starts somewhere. South Bay Sports Camps helps young athletes build skills, gain confidence, and love the game. 3 San Jose area locations. 6-week sessions starting at just $199. Register today at southbaysportscamps.com.
South Bay Sports Camps, play, learn, have fun, southbaysportscamps.com. If your child is into basketball, hit us up. Get into one of our South Bay Sports Camps here in the Bay Area. Lots of choices to choose from, different age groups as well as skill levels.
Johnson takes a snap, looking at the top of your screen. Now he's looking back here towards the center of the field. Throws and completes his pass to number 15. That's Pat Lucero. He's a freshman.
Absolutely.
First down.
First down, and I'd like to see the Owls kind of speed things up a little bit.
I was about to say same thing,
just
some
kind of
little
change
sense
the
of
tempo
urgency.
up a little bit. You're down 2 scores, and there's still 20 minutes left in the game, but maybe just to try and kind of change things up. You don't have to necessarily go fast. Just be a little quicker. You can still run the football, run your play action stuff, but just be a little bit more, decisive, I guess, with the play calling and also with the plays at the line of scrimmage.
I totally agree. 2 safeties in the middle of the field as Johnson still on his feet. He's taken down by number 10 of Butte. Now Johnson scrambled out of there. I think there was a little miscommunication there with the receiver, I think. No one turned around. He was trying to throw the ball.
Yeah, they were all running downfield still, and he was looking for someone to throw to. Daniel Diggs out of Georgia coming up, making the play from his linebacker position. You see right here. Great job of grabbing him by the ankles and just holding on. Otherwise, it could have been a big run for Johnson.
Yeah, so it results in a loss of 1. So it's going to be 2nd and 11 as the Owls come out with 3 receivers at the bottom of your screen. Johnson surveying the field. Takes a snap and he rolls out to his left, looking to throw. Throws a little late. That was intended for 15, who had a first down earlier. That's Lucero. And that was a dangerous throw as there was 2 Roadrunners right there.
Yeah, number 1, Montez Randall, again, with his hand on the football. Had a chance to make the play, even though that time he was driving back across his body. So we'll give him a little bit of break on that one because the first one he should have been a pick 6. But here again, this is where a team's kind of trying to maybe be too cute and outsmart themselves. The Owls aren't really a throw the football around kind of team either. They're more of a power run. Let's get 3, 4, 5 yards and then go hit you with the play action off the run look.
Yeah.
And right now it's been 3, 4 wide receivers and sprint pass and that kind of stuff. So I just don't know about the play calling as far as that goes, trying to stay with what you do.
We got a screen set up perfectly and a lot of room to run. Is still on his feet. We got a flag down as Boxer picks up a first down at a screen set up. And we'll see what the penalty is.
This is more of the passing attack by the Owls, is those screens and stuff like that, crossing routes. Great play to Boxer, but it's going to come back. We got a guy hurt on the sideline. I think it's just cramping up, it looks like. But there was a block below the waist, too, in that same area. Got the Owl training staff out there stretching him out, and the official's going to talk about it. Should be, it's going to be close to a first down. Here's the replay. Again, just a great job there, and that's going to probably be a hold, I guess. So I thought it was going to be a block below the waist, but regardless, it's going to be a flag right there around the 48-yard line. Going to go 10 yards back from that. Put it back at the 42.
Here's the call.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. He signaled first down the other way.
Yeah, I think he was just confused. They waved the flag off, so that's going to be a big first down as the
yeah. Okay. I was a little bit confused there.
So, yeah, they waved the holding off, and so it becomes just a big first down the sideline.
Excuse me. Yeah. Well, I thought it was April 1st right there with that when he said first down and he pointed the other way.
He pointed the wrong way, but that was just a little confusion by the white hat. It happens.
It happens. This is the first game of the year. We talked about that, and even us up here making some mistakes here and there. The guys on the sideline as well.
Don't forget, if you like what you're seeing, go and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hit the thumbs up. Hit the bell. It'll tell you anytime we go live, which is dang near, every day on Friday and Saturdays. It feels like we got 7 games this weekend on our network between high school and JC.
4 today.
4 today. So, yeah, I mean, you get a chance to check out. You can watch it live. You can watch it on demand. And then the great thing is it's on YouTube. You can watch it, 3 years from now if you're a player and you want to go back and tell your friend, hey, I made this great play back in, 2025 or whatever. You can go back and watch it on demand.
So here we go. Is Johnson in the pistol formation. He's going to keep it on a rollout to the top of the screen. He's going to let it fly into the end zone. And they're fighting and battling in the end zone. And nothing called there. So there was an attempt at the end zone. I'm trying to see the number of the jersey guy coming running in, the receiver.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you the receiver that's going to come back to the huddle and be like, what do you not like me or what, is Curtis.
So
he
32.
was running across the middle of the field wide open, and he just like, well, there's nobody within 20 yards of me. Throw me the ball in the end zone when I can walk in for a touchdown. You'll see it right here, just at the bottom of the screen. I mean, there is nobody within 20 yards. He's looking like, what's going on here?
32 was the intended receiver. That's Dokes, as they got these dark black jerseys with the red, and it's dark out here now, so it's a little harder to see the numbers, as number 7, Underwood, is the ball carrier, hit immediately by number 97, defensive lineman of Butte.
Well, what I do like about the play before, though, is when you look at it, it was all built off of play action. Butte, everybody is trying to sell the run. That stepped up, made all those defensive backs kind of hesitate for a second, allowed the guys to get over the top. That's more of the offense that the Owls have been running in the last couple of years, and what you kind of expect to see from them when you're going to throw the football. It's all based off that heavy run look.
So we have Johnson in the pistol formation as tight end to his left. 2 receivers top of the screen, 1 at the bottom. Johnson looking to throw. He's going to be hit from behind. Number 0 in pursuit, and he gets to the quarterback for Butte.
David Tresher. He's the one that created the sack last time for his buddy to come and get it this time. He says, I'm just going to go get it myself. We're not going to let the quarterback step up. He just beats the offensive tackle around the hoop and gets to the quarterback. Great job there by the defensive lineman for Butte. And now
Golden has entered the game along with number 6, Carango. It's 4th and 15.
Yep.
As, it's getting close, 2 minutes, 30 seconds in the third. And the Owls, they're going to go for it.
Yeah, absolutely. I think you have to here, even though it's 4th and 15.
Johnson takes a snap. He's got some time to throw. He steps up. Now no one's open. He's looking around, and he is sacked by that same guy again, number 0 for Butte.
Yeah, and that time, great job of playing defense in the secondary by the Roadrunners. If you watch the close-up view here, you see Tesher getting up there and getting off the block. He actually double-teamed and fought through it and made the tackle. But the reason he had that time to do it is the defensive backs for Butte were all over the 4 receivers and the patterns for the Owls, giving nowhere for Johnson to throw the football. And it's a turnover on downs. Butte takes over. And like I said, hey, if Butte doesn't run the football 2 of the first 3 plays in this drive,
I agree.
Then hey, we're looking at something
I agree. Run the ball.
But, yeah, I mean, they got to go power football, run the football. They got a different running back in the game, number 20.
20. Now, of course, Cooper can run the ball himself at quarterback and give you visions of Steve Young and Michael Vick, as he's a left-hander as well. And they keep it on the ground. The number 20, who's showing his shiftiness there, he's taken down by number 23, along with number 6 being McGee, and 23 of the Owls, Hall.
Kamari Robinson and Livermore product making the way out to Butte.
Yeah, I was talking to Coach Snelling earlier. They recruit very well. He says, yeah, we have guys from all over the place. Arizona, you mentioned how they're no longer playing junior college football, so he has some guys from Arizona on his team. And Cooper himself being from Louisiana. Cooper hands the ball off once again with number 91 at the bottom of the pile for the Owls. Nice tackle by Okello. He's from Alameda. And that's going to be 3rd and about 3.
Yeah, this is another big defensive play here for the Owls. Chance to get off the field, hold Butte to a punt situation, and get the ball back.
Now Cooper has the fullback to his left.
Oh, here we go.
He's going to go under center.
Nope.
No, he's changing the play. Might come back to the right now. And they do. And what a play by number 2. There's a penalty marker. That's Mendez. out of James Logan and Hayward, there is a penalty. The play, I believe, was designed to go to the left, and he changed it, did Cooper, but now we'll see what the penalty marker is. If it's against the Owls, it's going to be a first down.
It
is. Neutral zone violation.
Yep, and I was looking because I thought maybe it was somebody lined up incorrectly, but nope. They had the tight end was covered, but it's a run play, so no one cares about that. You can have all 10 guys on the line of scrimmage if you want. And so it was the next thing I looked at was someone lined up in the neutral zone, and then I saw the offensive lineman for Butte clapping, and I said, well, there it is, right?
That's it. Now Cooper puts man in motion. They hand the ball off again to number 20. And he spins, taken down by 23. That's Hall. He's out of Gunderson in San Jose. He picks up about 4, I believe.
And that could be, if Butte so chooses, the last play of the quarter, and it looks like they're going
That'd
to just let it run out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now, as we go down to the end of the third quarter, it's 13-3. Butte over Foothill. You're watching NorCal Sports TV.
Elevate your program's fundraising this season with Vertical Raise Fundraising. They are the premier online fundraising platform for organizations of all sizes. Raise more money in less time with a local fundraising coach who works with you every step of the way to customize the ideal fundraiser for your program now by visiting verticalraise.com.
Child starts somewhere. South Bay Sports Camps helps young athletes build skills, gain confidence, and love the game. 3 San Jose area locations. 6-week sessions starting at just $199. Register today at southbaysportscamps.com.
And we're back here live, ladies and gentlemen. Foothill College versus Butte College. You're watching NorCal Sports TV. I'm Carlos Franco, joined by Jeremy Hurtado. Jeremy, you said that they should run the ball, but right now, if you were going to throw it, this would be the down to do it on a play-action pass for Butte.
If they are going to throw, I want to see play action. Otherwise, just keep pounding the football and make the Owls
He's
stop
under
them.
center, and he does give the ball, keep it on the ground. And I think I was going to say I think the ball came loose, but it did not. At the bottom of the pile is number 9 making that tackle for the Owls. That's Buck. Gets close. The Roadrunners get close to the first down. It's going to be 3rd and about 2 as they keep it on the ground, taking your advice. And now they're letting more and more time go off the clock as it's the 4th quarter and they lead 13-3.
Now here's where I might go play action or quarterback boot and keep it, because it's 3rd and short. You know, hey, you can go for it on 4th down if you so choose.
And your guy's Cooper is extremely athletic. They could take off and run with that ball if he chooses to. And here we go, throwing back across, and Buck was almost there. And he's still on his feet as a receiver. That's going to be number 11. Still on his feet, running, is number 11, Travis, out of Calusa, who's been running around all day, as we talked about, in motion. Big pickup for the Roadrunners.
Yeah, and what they did here is they screen everybody to the left side and throw that guy cutting back across at H-back, back across the grain, and it really was a well-designed play, and then Travis able to make Buck miss, and then there was no one left on that side of the field. It was a foot race to the end zone, and it was won by Butte, and it's going to be a stoppage of play here.
It's going to be first and goal.
They marked at the 1 and said they're going to move back to the 3-yard line. So
now,
he stepped out of bounds a little earlier, but still.
Going to your Looney Tune reference, the Owls got to go strictly Wile E. Coyote right now with all that Acme gear. Try to stop the Roadrunners, right. Keep them out of the end zone if they want to have a chance to get the ball back quickly.
You got to sell out here to stop the run.
And they do, ladies and gentlemen. That's number 8 and number 5. So 5 on defense is Joshua Baker, and along with number 8, St. Fort.
And then again, Butte got away with a hold. The tight end just absolutely clamps on.
I apologize, it's McGee. I apologize, not number 8. Excuse me.
Trenton Harder out of Sutter, the Husky, just grabs onto someone and pulls him down.
False start's going to go against the Roadrunners.
So now the heavy package comes out. The skill guys come in, or the sleek guys come in.
Sleek guys, yeah.
We never really like to call it skill and big. It's always the sleek or speed. We've used that before. Speed and heavy guys come in, and more of the receiver types. But I wouldn't be shocked to see him still kind of slip the run in. 35 is the running back, Cooper Clark, and we've seen him have a couple good runs here so far this evening.
Yeah, they have tight bunch formation here at the bottom of your screen. Cooper, he's looking that way to his left. He's going to look to his right. Now he's going to have to run out of there. He finds some room to run in. Touchdown, number 2. Amari Cooper out of Louisiana. Touchdown, Roadrunners.
Absolutely, and that one was a backbreaker if you're the Owls. You push them back. You're hoping to maybe just keep them to a field goal opportunity instead. You could have great coverage on the back end, and then Cooper just looks around and says, okay, I'll just take it myself. This time tucks the ball away instead of trying to hold it out, and gets an 8-yard touchdown run.
That touchdown run brings out the PAT unit. And Cooper making it happen with his legs. As number 47 is coming in to attempt this point after touchdown. That's Hutchings. He missed the last PAT, if you recall. Well, and this one's blocked. So I don't know if it was the last session, but earlier today he missed the PAT, and now that one's blocked. So that's 2 points that are not on the board. It makes it 19-13 with 12 minutes 56 seconds remaining in this game. 19-3, excuse me, I said that incorrectly. 19 Butte, 3 Foothill. You're watching NorCal Sports TV.
Hill College Football on NorCal Sports TV is brought to you by Foothill College Football. Go to foothillowls.com to learn more about our program. Vertical Raise, the Owl's choice for online team fundraising. American Asphalt, taking care of business in Northern California for over 35 years.
So we're back here live, ladies and gentlemen, as number 24. Golden is back deep along with Boxer. The Roadrunners of Butte lead the Owls 19-3. You're watching NorCal Sports TV. I'm Carlos Franco, joined by Jeremy Hurtado. So it's the final quarter here. What are we looking for? Hopefully a big return if you're an Owls fan.
Absolutely. I'm looking for a big special teams play, and we talked about special teams earlier. That was a big missed extra point. Since they missed the last 2 extra points, it's only a 2-possession game. Down 16, got to get 2 touchdowns and 2 two-point conversions, but still making one of those extra points would have made it force them a 3rd score. Instead, it keeps it within a 2-score game here with 12:56 left to go.
There's the kickoff. It looks like it's going to be Golden at the top of your screen. And he's coming all the way across down here towards the bottom, and he's hit hard by number 1 and number 12. Number 1 at the bottom of the pile, assisted by number 12 of the Roadrunners.
Montez Randall, Parker Williams there make the stop for the Roadrunners.
So now we got first and 10 from the 26-yard line. No, I'm upside here. Let me see the 16. Sorry about that, everybody. 21-yard line. Can't see with this pole.
It's okay. And now if you're the Owls, you kind of almost have to, like I said, definitely speed things up, right? But you're going to have to kind of come out of what you want to do all the time. I like to see some mesh routes, some crossing routes, something like that to kind of pick guys off and find them open, maybe short passes to give a catch and run opportunities.
Sure. And there is Johnson completing number 17 at the bottom of your screen. So Johnson comes out right away on first down, 42 and on the tackle, completes the pass to number 17. That's about his 3rd catch for Curtis at a Central Catholic.
Lucas Benson come up making the tackle. But that's just a hitch route, right? Simple, easy route. You turn up at 8 yards, you're waiting. It was a 3rd opportunity. Look, nope. Hey, throw it to the check down guy, let him go get a first down.
Johnson in a pistol formation, 2 receivers to either side. He's looking at the bottom of the screen, same play to number 17, same result. as Curtis, 17, picks up another first down for the Owls.
Yep, you've run that twice now, right? The same hitch pattern, same cornerback. You just run down there, turn, because the corner's playing about, 18 yards off, it looked like in the replay there. So what you're looking at now is the offense coordinators are like, all right, let's see if they're changing corners first off. Nope, now he's running in. He doesn't know where he's supposed to go. He's just flipping the sides of the field.
We're talking about 27, the corner in question. Same formation as well.
Yep.
2 receivers either side, pistol formation. They're going to keep it on the ground this time. Hand off to number 26. A lot of room to run. Big gain for 26, and that's Elijah Smith.
Love it. I love it. So you're throwing those hitches so your defense is going to spread out, start covering the whole field, and then you get the big run up the middle because you got running lanes now all of a sudden. And I like that. Now I also like, hey, you've ran that hitch, right? Now you go hitch and go.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That receiver breaks down quick. The TV comes flying. Look, he's in press coverage. Now he's going to walk off. You get him on that hitch and go here, single coverage on the outside.
Johnson looking that way. He's got a lot of time to throw. He's going to take off and run with this football. No, he's still going to try to throw it, and he does throw it away late.
Yep. I like that decision, though, really. I mean, he didn't look the greatest, but he threw it out of bounds. It wasn't. There was no chance for that getting picked, right? It landed 15 yards out of bounds on the track. So, like, I always tell our quarterback, find your mom in the stands and throw it to her. I don't want it anywhere near the field of play if you're going to throw the ball away. So he did just that.
He's going to make it 2nd and 10.
And the clock stopped. That's the important part, too.
Yeah. And the Owls come out, working the 2 receivers bottom of your screen, 2 to the top, pistol formation. And that's a kind of a low snap, but he does field it and gets the pass off. It is caught by number 15, and that is Lucero. Maybe picks up about a yard or 2. So 3rd and about 9, 3rd and 8. See where they spot it.
Yeah, Brian Hall, number 14, out of Louisiana, come up making a play. And that one, that's where you run that slant arrow combination. You're trying to get someone to get picked off. Unfortunately for the Owls, didn't happen. You only get a 1-yard completion, but I like the idea. Again, that's crossing routes. Chances for confusion on the defensive side.
Johnson with 3 receivers at the top of your screen. He's looking that way. Got a man underneath. The ball is batted and almost caught by 26. Someone got their hands up.
I think that was 97 on the defensive end. We'll get another chance to see it on the replay, but Ryan Mitchell, I think, is the guy out of Washington that got his hands on the field. Let's see if it was. Nope, he's the guy that put the pressure on. Instead, it was, I believe, Kosher that came up and knocked it down for Butte. Nonetheless, good job there on defense. Again, we talked about it earlier when the Owls were on defense. If you can't get there, get your hands up.
Get your hands up, definitely.
Create an issue, and that time Butte returns the favor.
4th and 9 for the Owls. Time is a factor now with 3 receivers at the top of your screen. 1 down here at the bottom, pistol formation. And Johnson's looking at the bottom of your screen, and he's going deep to number 5, who's got a step or 2 on the defender. Number 5, the intended receiver. That's Malachi Jackson. And pass falls incomplete. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Roadrunners.
Yeah, good decision. I like the decision to throw it deep here. You just overthrew it. He had the guy open, got excited. First game, as a starter, you're throwing down the sideline there, and you see the big, look, the guy's open. You get a little too excited, and you just put a little bit too much on it.
You said he got excited. Everyone in the stands got excited.
We all got excited, right?
Definitely.
So it's one of those things where 2-3 weeks from now, that's a touch pass into the end zone. Start the music, play the sounds, touchdown.
Cooper comes out, operating the offense, 2 men shifting, and they're going to keep this on the ground. Smashing into the right side of the defense. There's a helmet that flew off as well at the bottom of the pile. Got number 9. That's going to be Khalil Buck for the Owls.
Yeah, and if I'm Butte, it's going to take an active. It's something crazy for me to put the ball in the air
again.
Yeah,
no, keep it on the ground.
Right, I mean, I don't care if we run 3 plays, run 3 minutes off the clock and punt the football at this point, right? You're up by 2 scores. You got a chance to put this one away by just doing what you do best, and that's playing power football, run the football. Like I said, if it's a pass, it better be some kind of screen or something short.
I totally agree with you that what I'll get back to right now is 88 came around the block. number 4, the ball carrier. And you could credit quite a few people on that Owls team for that tackle. So I want to go back to what you were saying and totally agree with you. However, we'll watch the replay here, see if we can see who the first Owl.
23, it looked like, maybe?
And 44 doing his best Mike Tyson. Then that's going to be Blanchard, and he's doing the pigskin punch, trying to get that ball out of there. But what I wanted to say, if you were a Roadrunner fan, the ball was snapped, and there was there's still a lot of time on that play clock. You want to take it down more like they're doing right now.
Yeah, you shouldn't snap the ball with less than, or more than 5 seconds, rather, on the play clock.
They got to get this off. Might even be a penalty.
Oh, yep, it is going to be a penalty. It was right there on the thing, but like you said, last play it was 15 seconds on the play clock.
Like that. It was,
this time it's a little too long. You got to make it, split the difference there.
Correct. So I don't know if a Don King well, yeah, he's still around, right?
Yeah.
You talk about all these boxing promoters. If anyone's going to try to hire Blanchard doing the pigskin punch, Bob Arum, see if he calls.
It's a 5-yard penalty. Still 9:08 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Like I said, I'm okay with running the football here, even though it's 3rd and 15. If you break it, great. If you don't, run 40 seconds off the clock, or 25 more seconds off the clock here, because the clock should be starting. Yep.
There it is.
Asking for it to start,
yeah,
but it won't.
And just wait and watch the play clock and let it go down.
5. There's been 10 seconds that didn't run off the clock. There it goes.
There it goes. Cooper's got he's going to snap the ball. There we go. They're within 10 seconds. And he's going to throw the ball, Coach. And he's going to get sacked.
Okay, well,
great job. Yeah. That is number 5, I believe.
Absolutely, it is number 5.
That is Jackson? Or no, that's Baker, excuse me. Sack Baker out of Edison High School in Stockton with a big sack.
Yep. And both teams are happy here because effectively Owls push the offense back even more, but it counts as a run play. So the clock's still running. The 8:30 and counting, still 15 seconds left on the play clock. So it's not the worst possible scenario for Butte.
I'm not sure if that's Boxer back deep. I don't think it is. That's not Boxer. He's been fielding the punts. Get away from that ball.
Get away from it. Oof.
That was Golden back deep.
That ball took a sideways bounce and came right at Golden. I'm like, eek.
Yeah, everybody's got to remember the ball's not round, so it takes crazy bounces.
Regardless, the Owls get the football back. 8:11 left to go. Still plenty of time here to try and get 2 scores in.
Sure is. And they got their timeouts.
Mm-hmm.
They're coming out 1st and 10 from the 27, 28-yard line. 26 is in at running back. That's Smith. And we got a new quarterback in for the Owls. Can't get the number yet. A drop pass, and 25 comes in to hit there for the Roadrunners. I'm trying to get the number of the quarterback.
Or 24 was the intended receiver. I think it's 13.
Golden was the intended receiver.
Yeah, it is 13, the quarterback.
Okay, he came in earlier. That's the guy at Archbishop Mitty.
Mm-hmm.
That's Jonah Kronig. So Kronig is in at quarterback with 8 minutes remaining here in this game. So Kronig's coming out. He's in the pistol formation. Takes the snap. Looking across the middle of the field. Throwing that way. Throws a little bit behind. Pass falls incomplete.
Yep, tried to run the post pattern there. Threw it behind his receiver. That was dangerous. Ball picked up into the air. And luckily for Foothill, falls incomplete. 3rd down and long now. And you're probably in 2-down territory, even though, I mean, you're in your own territory, but you got to get 2 scores in here quickly. So we'll see if they pick up, I'd say probably 7, definitely going forward on 4th down. If not, it's decision time, and that's why head coaches get paid that big money.
Yeah, definitely. So Kronig's still a quarterback. He's looking at the bottom of your screen, throwing towards number 10, and that's going to be intercepted by number 1, and he's got some room to work with as 20 trying to make a play and a touchdown saving tackle by an offensive lineman, I believe. Trying to get a number there is number 50. Can't tell what number it is.
56, I think.
56. Like I mentioned, some of these numbers are hard to see right now with the time of day. We don't have a 56 on the
55,
roster. 55. 55 is Waldorf, I believe. The center out of Branham High School makes a touchdown-saving tackle.
There to make the interception, Montez Randall. He's had his hand on the ball 3 times. This time he comes down with it. The other one, he could have had a pick 6 from about the 20-yard line. This time does pick it off and returns it 40-plus yards inside the 1-yard line.
Randall's a key returner for the Roadrunners. Had 3 interceptions last season, and he's not missing a step already in game number 1. As Cooper comes out, he hands the ball to number 8, and number 8 hit right at the goal line, taken down by number 1. Nice open field tackle, negates a touchdown by Josh Aguilar out of San Jose, California.
Yeah, good job here by Aguilar, like you said. He just comes up, scrapes over the top, and makes a nice single one-on-one tackle, saving the touchdown. But if you're Butte, you're okay with that because the clock is rolling. You're down to 19 seconds on the play clock. And it's really just one of those things where you'd like to score, but you'd like to score on 3rd down maybe even. It just kind of use some more time. Watch that clock tick. That's your best friend if you're a Roadrunner fan right now.
So the quarterback taking it down to about 3 seconds, snaps the ball. No official call yet. And now the line judge says touchdown.
Clark, that guy we talked about last drive, Cooper Clark out of Washington, getting the touchdown for Butte. Had 2 hands on the ball, loved the ball security, getting the forward lean, and then getting a little help from his O-lineman. Got to love that. You see 55, Samuel Long out of Oregon, hitting up front there and pushing. And we talked about at the beginning of the game, this offensive line being a young offensive line for Butte. I think like they've held up pretty well tonight.
They sure have.
There's been a couple sacks they've given up and a couple pressures, but for the most part, doing a good job of creating holes in the Owls defensive line that's very, very talented, and it is going to have some better days. Even, I mean, you look at it, they've only given up 25 points. This one, 1-yard drive, you can't really fault the defense really fault them
on that one. And you mentioned that offensive line had only 1 returner, 4 of them starting their first college game today, and they come out in a 2-point, like they're going to attempt the 2-point conversion.
Yeah, they had the last 2 extra points missed, so they're trying to stretch it back up to a 27-3 lead. I like that timeout called by the Owls. We'll take it with them here on NorCal Sports TV.
You're taking Highway 49, Highway 99, coming from anywhere in the 209 or much, much further, take a drive up Highway 108 to the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. It's a 5-day overnight summer basketball camp in the Sierra foothills of Sonora. The NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp, where we keep it 100.
So we're here back live, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching NorCal Sports TV. I'm Carlos Franco, joined by Jeremy Hurtado. We're watching the number 12 team take on the number 17 team in the state. Number 12, Butte, is leading 25-3 over the 17th ranked team in the state. 6 minutes, 59 seconds remaining. They just scored a touchdown, so they're going to attempt a 2-point conversion. And they come out, and we'll see what happens here.
Yeah, here's where they might throw the football. And I like play action. Try and hit one of those tight ends or H-backs coming across. You got that heavy trips formation to the left side.
Cooper's going under center, Coach. See what he does.
Yep.
And here it is. You called it. Rolling out to his left, and no one around in the end zone. Touchdown. 2-point conversion. Roadrunners.
Yep. Adolph Reyes from Willows making the play for the 2-point conversion. And again, there it was, play action. Everybody sells to stop the run. You got that trips formation out to the left side and wide open.
No one there in the end zone.
And that makes it a 24-point game. The reason that's important, and that makes it a full 3-possession game. You got to get 3 touchdowns and 3 2-point conversions to try and tie it. And I know they're talking like craziness, but hey, after last couple nights ago, we saw a team down by 10 points with 52 seconds left and come back and win the football game on a last-second field goal. So you never know. Anything's possible.
Like a famous movie line. So
Yep.
you're saying there's a chance.
Hey, you know, I've seen crazy things happen.
24, Golden back deep along with Boxer.
Just ask Villanova. They know all about it. That's what I was talking about.
42 in the kick. Slash linebacker Benson.
And his leg's getting tired because before he was kicking it, 9 yards into the end
Out
zone.
of the
Now
end zone, yeah.
Last two have been at the 1 and then the 4, so got to get him a couple extra fluids, maybe some electrolytes.
I still want to see him run down and tackle somebody.
This one bounces at the 20.
Oh, and Boxer bobbles it at about the 7-yard line. He retrieves the ball, and he's running, and he's still on his feet. He spins out of there. Oh my goodness. He was taken down at the 20-yard line. I think.
Hey, there's your wish.
42.
There's the kicker that makes the tackle.
Oh, my goodness.
Great job,
I
though,
was
here by
just saying
Boxer.
that
Spinning out, and there it is, the kicker.
Oh, my goodness.
And you know what? If he doesn't make the tackle, I think he goes down the sideline to the house.
Okay, so
So
the question, just to ask it, if he was just the kicker, would he made that tackle? Or was that his linebacking
of
skills
course
that
he
took
would have,
over?
because kickers are the best athletes on the team. Oh, wait. Yeah, probably not. No.
So here we go, which we talked about the change at quarterback as Kronig still comes out here, freshman, at Archbishop Mitty. He's rolling out to his right, and he's going to keep this one and turn into a running back and slides forward. So Kronig picks up about 5 on that play, maybe 4.
Yeah, good job of looking. It's a 1-2 me type of pattern. Hey, 1-2. If it's not there, you just take it and run upfield. Get what you can. Get down before you get hit. I love that. Try to teach quarterbacks that all the time. They like to be like, oh, I'm an athlete. I'm going to run this guy over. No, he plays linebacker for a reason. He has 100 pounds on you. He's going to hit you really hard.
Kronig keeps it on the ground, hands off to number 26, I believe. Running hard is number 26, Smith, Elijah Smith out of Fremont in Sunnyvale, California. Clock's still running.
It got the first down, so they stopped it momentarily. But, yeah, you're right. The clock rolling. Got to get moving. 6 minutes left to go.
Yeah, they set the change and let's go. 6 minutes. So there's got to be a little bit more urgency there by the Owls. They're ready. They're up on the line. And Kronig surveying, putting a man in motion. Two safeties are being shown by the Roadrunners. Kronig on that same rollout type action, throwing late. Picked by number 25 and tackled by number 17 of the Owls. That's David Curtis, the receiver at Central Catholic in Portland, Oregon, makes the tackle off the interception.
Yep, overthrown ball right into the hands of Tyson Glenn Thomas out of Washington, and he playing center field, and that's kind of a defensive rule, right? You intercept all picks, all tip passes and overthrows. That one was overthrown by about 4 yards right into the waiting hands of the DB playing center field there, Tyson Glenn Thompson, and gets the interception and turnover, and that probably seals the deal. With 5:37 left, Roadrunners just going to pound the football again.
I believe you're correct. They got a new quarterback now coming in for the Roadrunners is number 15 as he takes over for Cooper, and that's going to be Cruz.
Out of Chico, and then the Roadrunners can't figure out how to line up, and so some of these reserve players on the field cause Butte to use a timeout, and we'll take it with them here on NorCal Sports TV. 5:37 left to go in the fourth quarter.
Every child starts somewhere. South Bay Sports Camps helps young athletes build skills, gain confidence, and love the game. 3 San Jose area locations. 6-week sessions starting at just $199. Register today at southbaysportscamps.com.
South Bay Sports Camps. If your kid's into basketball, go to southbaysportscamps.com. Check it out. Co-ed clinics throughout the South Bay. Chance for you to get skill development drills as well as have a little fun with a South Bay Sports Camp.
So back to live action here as number 15 Cruz in at quarterback. They do a reverse to number 28, 28's got some room to run, picking up a block from number 88. Finally taken down after a first down. Taken down by, I believe that is, not sure what the jersey number is there.
52.
52 of the Owls. 52 is Heyman, JoJo Heyman out of Edison, Stockton, who had a tip ball earlier. I couldn't see your number, Mr. Heyman. Sorry about that. But it's 2 big plays for him.
Marcus Horton there on the ball carry, and I love that idea. You know why? You show it on film, so who you play next week, Sac City, they got to take a little bit of time to practice against it, even if you don't plan to run it again.
Right.
It does take up some practice time, which is valuable.
Oh, I think Heyman once again almost had him in the backfield. No, that was number 2 that almost had him in the backfield. And number 22 on the tackle for the Owls, that's Wright out of De La Salle High School.
Treshawn Wright coming up making the play. 24, the running back, Luis Chevalier out of Washington.
A lot of different jersey numbers in the game right now.
Yep, Azari Cruz again, quarterback. They just announced that over the loudspeaker out of Chico.
So Cruz is running the offense now. I believe number 20 is in the pistol formation behind him. 85 in for a tight end. They bunch up in the center. They would probably run the ball right behind those 2 big guys.
Oh, nice sidestep.
Nice sidestep as 52 almost had him in the backfield. That's Heyman.
Yeah, that's your guy, JoJo Heyman. He had a chance to make a play in the backfield. Instead, Robinson able to slide away and just get up there, but it was not going to be
number 9
long. The Buck comes up.
Buck, yeah, number 9 Buck was not going to miss.
He's had a solid game on defense for the Owls. He's been involved in a couple of plays, had a little cramping issue earlier, but came back, got some fluids in him, and able to come in and make a big play there.
Number 9, Khalil Buck, out of Mitty High School, Archbishop Mitty in San Jose. I agree with you 100%. Playing really well. Like, this team has a lot of really talented players, and they're playing really good football. As Cruz comes out, he bobbles the ball. His knee is down, so they're going to call him down there. As 44 came in,
give him a little
to make
love.
Sure, yeah, I wanted to make sure is Blanchard.
Blanchard's like, I'm going to get credit for this tackle. I'm the closest guy. I'm going to make sure that I'm the one that gets it. And offensive lineman on the team out of Hamilton City playing for the Braves, Adam Simonson, says, hey, I don't like you hitting our quarterback. I don't care if it's a backup quarterback or not. You're going to stay away from him.
Stay away from the guy.
Yep, he's on the ground already.
So that's going to bring up a 4th and 15. As Cruz has trips to the bottom of your screen. And Cruz is looking to the top of your screen where he's got some man coverage. And, we got a pass interference call. Possibly.
Logan Rathson.
It pass was intended for number 80.
The intended receiver out of Cottonwood.
Now let's see what the officials call.
Yeah, it could be holding, could be pass interference. Either way, it's going to be a first down.
Yeah, either way, it's a penalty, obviously.
Yeah.
So that's 15 yards. And they're going to advance the football to the 18-yard line.
Yeah, let's see. Butte doesn't have to run a play. They shouldn't have to. Oh, the clock's not running, so I guess they will have to run a play to get to the 2-minute timeout.
Yeah, they're going to have to get back on the ball, snap it here. So Cruz in a quarterback pistol formation. They got everybody over here to the left, so it's going to be a run play. 23 slicing through the defense.
Isaac Mills out of Utah with the carry. Pickup of about 5.
Number 2 was in on the tackle and ran out of there after he helped out was Mendez. He's helped out by a bunch of his teammates.
So that'll send us to the 2-minute timeout.
Yeah, number 92, Vaifale, was in there at the bottom of the pile as well. So it'll take us down to 2 minutes. 27-3, Butte leads Foothill. You're watching NorCal Sports TV.
Hill College Football on NorCal Sports TV is brought to you by Foothill College Football. Go to foothillowls.com to learn more about our program. Vertical Raise, the Owls' choice for online team fundraising. American Asphalt, taking care of business in Northern California for over 35 years.
And we're back here live. Final 2 minutes of the game. This is NorCal Sports TV. I'm Carlos Franco, joined by Jeremy Hurtado. It is 2nd and 5 for the Roadrunners, who lead the Owls. Cruz is in at quarterback. And he's about ready to take the snap here out of the pistol. He hands it to his running back, and his running back is taken down by number 22 of the Owls. Safety, that's going to be Trishawn Wright out of De La Salle.
Yeah, Chevalier able to make the play, get upfield, and get a big first down. And now there's two schools of thought here. Right now you got 1 minute and 43 seconds. In theory, you could take a knee. Oh, I guess it's not.
No,
first
you got to
down.
get
It's
the
third
first
and
down.
one. I thought he gave him the first down.
No,
So
you
you got to
get
get the first down
down
first. And now we're missing a guy on the Butte.
And here he comes
Here
out.
comes the running back, number 40.
Wait a minute. Me? Who? What? Got some Three Stooges action going on here.
You got
Guys running
Ash,
around, not sure.
Alpha,
Oh, they are going to take the.
Yeah,
No.
see.
They were going to assume the victory formation there. The scene,
Yeah,
but
I think they thought it was a
made
first down too. But
Yeah,
Because I could have swore he was, a little further down the field, but they said his knee hit short. So regardless,
right.
if things don't get any easier for
No.
Foothill next week, they travel to Fresno City College to take on the Rams, a place that's difficult to go play and get a win.
Correct.
And then they come back here, and our next home game televised on September 12th at 6 p.m. is versus Reedley. So again, the things don't get any easier for Foothill when you're playing up in that upper division. But I feel like Foothill's going to be okay. This is a number
Definitely.
12 team in the state that they're playing, and
Sure.
and I think they've been able to here and there make a couple plays, and the defense has done pretty well. Like I said, they one of those scores you can't really count against them. But hey, it's a long season. One loss isn't going to kill you. Especially when it's to a team that's in the top 12,
Right, sure.
may go undefeated in North California, and like I said, you may see them again.
And they've been holding their own. They've had their moments, have the Owls. They're going to keep this on the ground. Does Butte, number 24, the ball carrier, and he's taken down near the goal line by 22 once again. That's Wright, who made the prior tackle out of De La Salle.
And now I expect Butte probably to take a knee.
Yeah.
You're going to take maybe one knee, and you're out, maybe two. Again, like I said, there's two schools here. The first one is you take the knee, game's over. Second one is, hey, our backups, they deserve a chance to get in the end zone too.
Yeah, we
And
were
I
talking
don't
about
think-
that earlier. I mean, my guys
do.
practice too.
Yep.
We talked about that, But they're going to
I
take
think,
the
like I
victory
said,
formation.
I kind of felt like
Yeah.
Coach Snelling was going to say, hey, we're just going to take a knee here and get out of here. No, not trying to show anybody up.
No.
I like the class move here.
Sure. Speaking of class, I got to talk to both coaches here at Foothill and Butte. And really classy guys, Coach Snelling and also Coach Rivio. So,
Do it. That's
excuse
going
me,
to do
Coach
it.
Rivio. So that's going to take us down to 27-3. Butte beats Foothill in the season opener. Now, both teams are, as I mentioned, ranked in the state, so you got to watch some quality football here on NorCal Sports TV. So for our producer, Dion I, and our cameraman, and our color commentator, Jeremy Hurtado, I'm Carlos Franco. Have a great evening, everybody.